Here's how one peek through the window curtain turned fatal for a Minnesota mother.
Please, bro. Please, bro. The violence in this town is out of control.
Somebody is going to jail.
Bullet hole. Be careful. St. Paul Police. You see the bullet hole?
Is this the police?
It's the cops. Open the door.
It's the police.
St. Paul Police.
Come in, hurry. Hurry, mama. Hurry. She's...
Come here. On here.
At 9:44 p.m. on December 19th, a chilling 911 call came from Cook Avenue East in St. Paul, where a mother was suddenly gunned down after someone knocked on the door.
Our coverage is made possible by Morgan & Morgan. If you to help getting the
St. Paul, please hurry.
What's happening there?
Hurry.
What's happening there?
Mom, she got shot.
Where's the suspect?
I don't know.
What is your name, please?
Don't want
Okay, you need to talk to a medical dispatcher. Hold on one, please.
Okay, get them here now. I will talk to whoever. Just
Okay,
I will
we're
talk
sending
to
help.
whoever.
We're sending
Just
help
come.
right now. What part of the body was she shot?
I don't know. Please just hurry.
Okay, is she awake?
I don't know.
Okay, listen to me. We've got help coming right now, okay?
Oh, okay, hurry up.
Listen, are you next to her that you can start CPR?
No, I'm not next to her.
Okay, get next to her so you can help her.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Okay, then don't do it. Then don't do that, okay?
Upstairs. I don't know how many people are up there. Do you have a partner? Don't let them come out. Sit back in here. Okay. Let's. Yep, just wait. Check, Pat, can you check her? Or at least see where the wound is, because it looks like it's a head wound. I need you up there. I need you to go over here and help out. There's a lot of people in here. Oh.
Go that way and then walk around.
Will can help too. Two's by himself up there. I can't see the wound, but she doesn't.
Right under her eye.
Oh, okay. Squad 387. We'll just need one medic to come up.
Shot through the door.
Yeah, see that. There's one round. One round.
Watch where you're stepping there.
Just trying to see why we're up on the stairs like that. Are they able to talk upstairs?
Hey,
Connor.
Two. Start getting them.
Can you get people upstairs? Can you make a little push to do your interview up there?
Is this safe outside?
Just stay, can you do me a favor and just stay right here, please? Please, I know, I'm so sorry.
Why do we think it's corrupt?
Just stay in here, guys. Talk to this officer, tell him what you know, but I need you to stay here.
Oh my
So why do we think it's corrupt?
It's okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. The violence in this town is out of control. Alright. Who do we got?
Here, one
Fire?
victim's right here.
One victim. She's got a wound right under the eye.
Do we have one?
Yeah,
One?
it's just
Just
one.
one. Just one. Oh,
So
right through the door.
if you could just stay out, because like he has to just,
All right.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a wound under her eye.
What do you need, bud?
She's running over.
Watch where you're stuck at too. I'm not sure. We haven't been out there to look for a casing or anything. So
I'll start doing that.
she was unresponsive when we arrived.
She what?
Unresponsive.
She's like right here. In that left eye.
Is the house clear?
Yes, the house is.
No, I'm talking to the officer.
I haven't gone back there yet.
Okay. She passed away.
She's pretty. I mean, it's traumatic. It's a traumatic arrest.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Oh, we're done. I mean, it's a bullet hole right here. Right. It's a traumatic arrest. She's a PA of about 30. Yeah, we're just calling it.
Yeah. Alright. I'm 54. I didn't realize you guys were clearing the house. I was about to get on there and be like, the house isn't clear. So I got out on it. No kissing.
There's nothing in there.
This is weird, dude. This ain't right. Dude, well, I mean, they got the black up on over the window. I just maybe she pulled it to look.
Pulled it. Pulled the trigger.
All right, I will work on getting you a name. All right, just hang tight for me.
They walked through the house, the porch, they banged on the door. We asked who was it, they didn't say nothing. My
What did you
wife
guys
got the
see?
window when they
White
shot her.
GMC. I swear to God, white GMC.
White GMC?
Yes.
Did
White
you see who
GMC
shot?
truck.
Newer,
No,
older?
Juwan just said he saw a white GMC. White GMC.
All right, hold on. Just say. I'm sorry. Just stay here, okay?
Who?
365.
You're
Parties here
lying.
saying suspects came in a white GMC
That's
truck.
JJ dad.
I just said that.
Oh my God. Oh my
Did
God.
you see who the shooter was?
We had an incident here
Yeah.
a few days ago.
What's his name?
And my brother friend, he had got in an incident, and that was his dad that just came and shot my mom.
His dad. What was his name? You know?
His name is Terrell Johnson. That's his name.
And-
Terrell Darrell Johnson.
Terrell Darrell Johnson. And did you see him?
What?
Did you
no,
see him?
we didn't see him
Why do you think it's him?
because
I know his
because
truck.
his
I know
truck.
his truck.
Okay,
I know
okay.
it. I swear I know it. I'm not going. I know it.
How old is this? How old is
I
Terrell?
don't know how old he is.
Is he older? I mean, is he 20? Is he 40?
We don't know.
Okay.
We don't
He's
know.
older.
You know, this is like. What did you guys see and hear? This is.
We
this is
didn't
during-
see or hear anything.
Nothing. Were you guys here?
Yes.
Okay.
We was just upstairs playing board games.
Okay.
We was just upstairs playing board games.
Yeah.
And somebody knocked on her door. She went to go see who it was, and they shot her.
Okay. And then you saw the white GMC
Yes.
take off. Which way did it go?
It went this way. The car was parked this way.
Touch.
And
Is
then
this
it went
touch
that way
Yes,
towards
it went
Payne?
this way. Yes.
Touchdown, I
I
have
can't
some
see
bad
past
news.
the stop sign.
Your
Well,
mama
past
just
like
died.
I can't see past like
Okay.
Dollar
I'm not
General and
lying.
stuff. I can see the pizza store. I can see that.
Yes, the house is clear.
I haven't gone back there yet. Have you guys?
JJ's dad.
His name is Terrell Darrell Johnson.
Trail Darrell Johnson.
And after JJ got shot,
Yes.
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 Everybody's number. All the stuff. Already did you.
when was the last time you guys saw?
I haven't seen our dad at all.
I don't remember.
That's JJ.
Bro, what car? What did you see?
Search the whole fucking
GMC.
We got squads out there. We got
Are you
squads out
charging? She's not answering the phone. Nobody's answering the phone. I don't know. I'll call Uncle Bo. Call somebody.
there. Do you know where Terrell lives?
No, I don't.
He said it was a white GMC.
Like a bigger truck.
It's like a suburban type truck.
Right.
And when was the last time you saw him?
I don't-
Was there
I don't-
anything that you
I
saw
haven't
about
seen
like?
him.
Was it a
I don't know
new?
how long.
Huh?
Was it new, old?
It was like a newer version.
Okay. Like a Yukon?
Nah, like you know, I don't know my GMC, but it was
Like a
long
big,
one.
like a
Yeah,
full
like
size
a tire
SUV?
hole.
Yeah.
Like yeah, one of them.
Just stand there.
Please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro.
My bad. I didn't mean to call you.
When was the last time you saw that car parked outside?
Bro, like a few days ago.
Right after JJ got shot? Okay. Have you seen it at all today?
This was plotted, bro.
This had to be plotted.
You have to think
It
about
had
it.
to be
He
plotted.
came here one day, tried to come in. Nobody opened the door. Then he just came back.
The victim was identified as 40-year-old LaShonda Nix. She was found without a pulse and died at the scene. Based on witness accounts, officers learned the main suspect was her ex-boyfriend, 40-year-old Kurtrez Johnson. He had been driving by the house daily, trying to investigate a shooting that happened just days earlier, when his son JJ was shot in the face at the same house. JJ was rushed to Regions Hospital in critical condition and refused to talk with police. His mother, LaShonda, told investigators at the time that JJ's father, Kurtrez, blamed her for what happened. Surveillance footage played a big role early in the investigation. Cameras on Cook Avenue East captured a white GMC Tahoe driving past the house shortly before the shooting. Johnson allegedly got out and knocked on LaShonda's door multiple times. She went to check who it was and called out, but got no response. She then looked through the window, and a shot rang out, striking her in the head. On a neighbor's surveillance footage, a horn could be heard honking repeatedly.
What the fuck?
Then a door slams shut, followed by the single gunshot.
This shit is out of order.
A short time later, the same Tahoe is seen at a Burger King and a nearby gas station. On December 27th, police spotted Johnson and the Tahoe at the Sunray Shopping Center in St. Paul. He fled on foot into the Cub Foods grocery store when he saw police, but he was quickly apprehended. Officers then served a search warrant at Johnson's mother's apartment, recovering items matching the clothing of the driver of the white Tahoe captured on surveillance video just before the murder. They seized Timberland boots, designer jeans with yellow patches, a distinct black hooded sweatshirt, a dark stocking cap, and a multicolored face mask. The physical description of the driver wearing those items at the gas station matched Kurtrez Johnson, and police took him into custody for interrogation.
My partner is gonna kind of talk to you about what you're
Do you have any idea why you're down here?
I do.
Tell me about that.
So, my kid gets shots in the face.
What's his name?
Terrell Johnson, man.
Okay.
So my kid gets shot in the face. The guy that shot him, his mother gets injured or whatever, and the kid said to my kid's mother, well, it might be your dad that killed my mom. I'm not killing nobody, man. My son got shot, man. Yeah. That's it, man. My son got shot. That's it. I just ride past. That's it. They know that, man. They know how I look and everything, man. They know how I look. They asked that lady, how do your baby daddy look? Yeah. They know how I look.
Right.
They know how I look, man.
Yeah. Tell me about, you said you ride past. What does that mean?
Since my sons got shot,
yeah,
I ride past and I go see. They told me and my kid's mother they didn't want to tell us a story about what happened to my kid. We don't feel like talking right now. And I say, okay, well, I'll come to you and I'll ride past every day. I mean, we cool. I'm like you guys as dad as well.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to talk to me?
Yeah.
That's it.
You guys know each other a long time.
Yeah. They paid on my son's basketball team for 7 years, man.
Okay. That's a chunk.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that I'm here, read the signs and stuff, and I'm like, this is some stuff, man, pertaining to kids, man. That ain't my lifestyle, you understand me? Is it not right to me? This isn't the first time that this has happened over there, right? My son's been shot once before in McDonough Projects from her house.
Okay.
Right. Their house gets shot up in Mount Airy. Oh, I'm telling my son every time, why would you hang with somebody that has brothers? You don't hang with 3 brothers, son. You 3 friends and a stranger. He don't get it until this happens to him. He gets shot in the face. It hurt my heart to death. It hurt me and my family. But I'm not doing nothing with no lady, my man. I'm an adult. If I'm gonna do something, it's gonna be the dude that did something to my child. I still feel that same way. I want him to die before me. I want that. Yeah. He hurt my child. But I'm not gonna hurt nobody, man. So I don't need to be at homicide.
Okay, all right. You said you just drive by them.
I
you tried to make contact with them there?
Yes, we have. We got text messages and everything, man.
Tell me about that.
We text them and ask them the story.
Who is them?
Mari. Mari is the oldest son.
Okay.
She has like 3 boys, and they're all the same age group as my son. If you go on Facebook, this is what they said. They said, so we didn't know a story.
Okay.
My son he was so messed up that he couldn't talk for a while.
Okay.
So he couldn't say a story or he couldn't do anything. And
right.
I'm not with his mother. And when I go down there, they didn't let me in because
down to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her boyfriend is there, but her husband, you know, because they've been together for about 6 years, but they didn't let me in, whatever. I sat down there, me and the guy get into altercation.
The husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I go on Facebook, I'm angry, I'm upset. I say her name in on the thing and everything. I say his name as well. The next day, she contacts my mother, and me and her are talking without him, and she's telling me how she talked to him and stuff, and then I'm telling her, well, I ride past there all the time, and I see the little dudes standing out there, and you know what I mean? I asked them, and they told me the same thing, right? I'm like, they gonna talk, he gonna ask you, just wait till JJ come around. When JJ came around, the little guys, they keep texting him and stuff, right? And like trying to give him a story because Jarrell was supposed to be unconscious or something to where he didn't know what happened. So they're trying to give him a story.
Okay.
He says the lady come in and she keeps saying, is you gonna tell him my son or something, or giving him the story? And she said, I'm gonna tell the police that you came here. Don't tell them that you got shot here or something. He was saying, right?
Okay. And when you say the lady, who are you talking about?
I don't know.
You said the lady's telling him to
The
say.
lady, he said it's a lady. It's an adult at the house.
Okay.
As well. So she's telling him that don't tell the cops that he got shot here.
There, at that house.
Exactly. That's it. That's all we knew. That's the only story he said. And I said, well, and like I told her, I said, my son doesn't want to tell the police. And she, I guess, wants to protect his reputation. That's not my plan, man. Right? I've been shot here 2 times. I'm an important guy. You do something to me, you going to jail, right? If I do something, I'm gonna own up to it, man. I ain't did nothing right, and it ain't right. It's not right how Minnesota doing, man, because it is on Facebook every day, man. These little goons is making posts, man. They make my son, they head up, man. Forget about the injury, they his head up too, man. His whole, it ain't right, man.
So we got that, and I understand that, but now we gotta talk about why we're here. Right?
Exactly.
You said you've been driving by.
I drive.
Tell me what that looks like. What do you mean you drive by?
I ride past every one of the Friends' house.
Okay, and where are they? Where are the spots?
Mount Airy.
Okay.
The little dude, he's on Case. It's a little guy on Geranium, 4 blocks up from there, possibly right. It used to be a Dairy Queen right there on Payne. It's on Payne Avenue, and you go all the way up, and there used to be a Dairy Queen sit to the left side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other side of Maryland.
Yeah, and they got shot at there. See, that's what I'm saying. I tell you.
So what's going through your mind then when you're driving by these boys' houses? Tell me about that.
The only thing that's going through my mind is they're like my son. I want to know what happened to my son, man.
Sure.
What happened to my son? my brother.
Of those addresses, did you ever get out and make contact with anybody at any of those addresses?
I get out. Yeah, I get out. I knock on the door.
Okay.
How
does that? Tell me how that goes.
Sometimes I talk to the little guys, and sometimes no one answers. Lately it's been pitch black. Right? Every time I go over there, it's just all the lights out. If I go on K Street, all the lights is out. When I go down the street, all of the lights is out. So I'm saying in my head, okay, I know. I already know that you guys had to do it to him. But you know what? I'm not his mother. I said, when I see my son, I was going to press him and make him do it. Somebody is going to jail for what they did to him, man.
When you go by these houses, were you alone or would you go with anybody?
It varies. Because after it happened to him, I go by there every single day. I stay right
99, fucking dive, man. Fuck is you doing?
Frequently just go by when I'm
fuck
crying or whatever. I want those guys to see my tears so they can understand as well. Hey man, this is a serious matter, man. What happened to the little dude, man? You might be in danger, right? But I knew that they wasn't in danger. I knew that they did that to him.
You're hurting.
Yes.
What do you drive? Is it the car that you got stopped in?
I got a blue Chrysler 300.
Okay. And what else do you drive?
The white truck that I was just in.
Okay.
I drive that as well. Either if I'm not in the Chrysler, then I'm in the truck because my girlfriend, we alternate.
Whose blue Chrysler is that?
My mother's.
Your mom's. Okay.
Well, it's mine, just in my mother's name.
Okay. Your son, you say Jarrell and then you say JJ. Is JJ his nickname?
Yep.
Okay. And that gun that he had, do you know what kind of gun that was that he stole from his uncle?
It was a 9mm, and he had like an extended magazine on there.
Do you know what brand?
I don't know what brand. Now, the reason I know that is because me and my mother is in the car, and just like I just picking her up from work and stuff, and we left work, and we're just driving down Payne, and I see my son. I tell him to get in the car. Hey, boy, you eat today? Because I'm not in his household, but it's like my little brother as well as my son. So he gets in the car, and I could tell. I see it on him, and I just grabbed it. And me and my mother was talking, and she was kind of mad at me, but I said, hey man, look, I don't know what type of lifestyle you into, right? I'm not gonna take it from you because I don't know if you need it. If I would have took it, my son wouldn't have been shot.
So that's hurting you.
That definitely hurts me.
Yeah, you're carrying that.
But I don't need it.
Did you ever carry a gun?
I've had it, yeah.
Okay. Have you carried a gun since this happened to your son?
No. You'll see what I got. It's a knife in the truck. No guns for me, man. That's why I say, man, look, man. Just from implicating me in it get bad for me, right? That's what I was trying to tell the little guys. I haven't seen those guys since they told my kid's mother that stuff, right?
About you being involved in that lady getting hurt.
Exactly. Now, before that, they will see me. They'll come and they'll see me. We won't talk about the situation or whatever, what happened, but they'll see me, right? So after they told her, they never see me again. Made me think, you guys really think about me. If you thought that about me, you could have done something to me all of the times that I seen you guys 12 something times after. It's to my son, they said they ain't talking. Okay, that's cool. It's not my problem. That's what you're gonna take it up with your friend, my son, right? I just wanna know what happened to him. That's it. That's it, in case he don't survive. Because if he don't survive, then somebody going to jail. That's all I want you guys to know. Because they thinking like it's a code or something, and oh, ain't nobody gonna, man, I'm telling, that's my firstborn son, man.
You said Geranium, did you mean Cook? You said Geranium, the address where the lady got hurt. You said Geranium, is that Cook? The street?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. Like I say, man.
That's the house that he got. The house that he got shot at.
I drive everywhere. The kid's house is on Cook. Yes.
Where your son got shot.
That's
okay.
where my son got shot.
Okay. And
yes.
Is that one of the addresses that you drive by?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
Yes.
You had said Geranium before, and I didn't know if that was in addition to Cook or that was.
You asked me where
Yep. Some of the spots that you went to, I did ask you that. When she got hurt, right? And I'm just gonna keep it real with you. She wasn't just hurt. She was killed.
I know.
She's
I heard
dead.
that.
You know that.
That's why. Yeah.
How long did it take before you found out about that?
The next day.
Okay. How did you find out?
The kids supposedly called my kid's mother, and told her. And then she called me and asked me, and I said, "No, is you serious?" I said, "I ride down there then." And I seen.
Okay, all right. So when was the last time before that lady got killed that you were on that block, that you drove by that house?
I'm not sure. I drove by a lot, all the time.
Okay. Would you honk your horn when you drive by these houses?
Sometimes.
Okay, what was that? Why would you do that? Is it like an emotional release kind of thing, or?
No, nothing emotional attached to it. I mean, it's.
Well, there's a lot of emotion attached to this. I can see it in your eyes.
Instead of getting out, or you know what I mean.
I can see it in your eyes,
If the boys ain't there this time, you know, it's like, hey, I blew the horn the last time when he comes out. That's what, you know, it's just if you don't hear the horn, and hey. Or when I pull up, I'll pull straight over to the side and just come straight up and holler at you, or what's up? You want to smoke something? However I do it, but I don't, it's never offensive, and it's nothing about me being anywhere where I'm thinking you're trying to go with this, man.
Okay. Were you on that street? Were you on Cook the night that she was killed?
I was not, but I did go through there that day.
That day?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what time it was?
I got receipts from Dollar General. Me and my girlfriend went to the store.
Remember if the sun was up or the sun was down?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think it was down.
The sun was down, so it would have been dark?
Yeah, it had to be dark.
Okay. And that General Dollar is the name of that. I'm familiar with it. That's the store that's right next to the house?
Yep.
Where she was killed?
Yep.
Okay. And so you and your girlfriend were there and purchased some things?
Yep.
Okay. Not sure if sun was up or sun was down. Do you remember what you were driving that night?
I wasn't driving that night.
Okay.
She was driving.
She was driving?
Yeah.
Okay. And
then I was with her, and then I went over there and seen if they were there, and I talked to some little dude, JJ. You know, it's a JJ. It's another guy. That name is JJ, like my son, and his father's name is JJ.
Okay.
This is the guy that stays on
different address.
Case.
Okay.
At this corner house where the little girl got killed in the basement.
So I know whose house that is.
Yeah, I do too.
Exactly.
Yeah, that house.
Do they still live there or no?
Yes, he still lives there. His son was the one that snatched the gun. See, so that's why I said those guys, everything was together. So when I ride around in a circle, in a loop.
Okay.
The whole little basketball team that my son used to be with, I just ride just to see what they're gonna do to me. See, because if they did something to my son, then they're gonna shoot me too, right? Okay. That's all I've been on. I've just been trying to protect myself. Those guys even dare you. Dude, I'm around like.
Protect yourself with a knife if they got a gun and you're driving.
No, I'm just talking about being alert.
Okay.
Being alert and being aware for my life. But I don't I am not worried about if I gotta go, I'm gonna go right then, but I think my knife will do damage. It's a nice knife, but hey, it is what it is, man.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
One of the things as investigators, and we don't have the emotional attachment like you do to this case, nor the other victims. But we don't know. I don't know your son. I never had the pleasure of meeting him. I never had the pleasure of meeting Miss Nix. All right? Well, what I am going to talk to you about is, as investigators, what we're afforded. Right?
Yes,
and
sir.
a couple of things that we're afforded are cameras.
For sure.
And everybody's got cameras.
For sure.
The city's got cameras. Go up any block and you're going to see cameras on doorbells. You're going to see them on eaves of houses and everything else. And we can see you that night driving around, just like you're saying. Big loop.
You didn't see me driving around.
Who else is driving that car?
Me or my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else in the house, but just me and her basically. I'm not gonna play the games with you to where you think that I'm telling a story or something. So me or my girlfriend, that's it.
Those are the two people that have access to your car?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna keep it real with you. There's cameras right on Cook. Okay?
Okay.
And two of the cameras that are on Cook, you'll have an opportunity to see this and read about it, but two of the cameras on Cook, they've got audio as well. All right? And as your truck drives by, a couple of seconds later, we start hearing the horn honking. And then we hear a door. And then we hear a shot. Okay?
Okay.
And then we see your truck pull out onto Payne Avenue from a nice little camera at the pizzeria.
Okay.
Help me understand that.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what you're trying to tell me to understand to you.
I'm telling you exactly what we're seeing, and I'm asking you to explain that. Okay, you've told us that you drive in circles, you go around to these different young boys' houses, and you tell me that you honk the horn and everything else. You tell me that you and your girlfriend are the only ones that drive that vehicle.
Yeah, I talk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you exactly what we're seeing. I'm asking for an explanation, trying to understand.
Okay. I don't know when you actually talking about.
I'm talking about the night Miss Nix was killed.
Like I said, it's been so much that's been going on, and I ride by those kids' house numerous, right, on a day, every day, right? So I don't know. I can't give you an answer to that because I'm not sure, right?
Okay.
When I'm there, when I ride around and stuff, these little places, like I said, I don't know what's be going on, what's gonna happen, or anything. So I just be riding, blowing. Everybody knows this is JJ Dad. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, is a little boy. That's it. I don't know about anything else. I don't know about no shots. I don't know about no murders, no anything in that nature, my brother. I don't want to be like I don't want to be uptight. I don't want to be like no man and where you think I'm lying and like that, but
I do think you're lying.
I know I was getting the shut down response as well. I was like, you know, the way that you guys are looking at me and the way that you acting towards me, it make me shut down.
This is the deal. Your emotions that you had when you came in here, those are real. You're hurting for your son.
I'm hurt.
Your son's up right now. He's still hurting.
My son just got out of the hospital yesterday.
And he's still got a long road of recovery. It's going to take some time. But what we're telling you,
God has.
I believe that too. And there's some stuff in your story that has been accurate and has been truthful. About you driving by, we have several videos of you driving by, which has verified that, just like you said, and we believe that. You were there in front of that house at the time that shooting happened, doing the doot-doot-doot with your horn too. So that's why my partner's asking you to explain it. You get one opportunity to tell your side of the story of what happened, but you were there in front of that house at that time of the shooting.
Not just me. It was other people there too.
Who?
I don't know those guys. I don't know every little guy that they hang with. If I don't know you, I ain't talking to you. I'm not with you. And I keep it pushing. Hey, my brother. I keep it pushing then.
Well, you were driving the car that night, correct?
Yes, ma'am. That's why if
They saw you get back
If
into
you
that
see,
car.
you said I was driving that car that night. I told him the same thing. If I'm not driving, my girlfriend driving. So yes, if you said it was me, yes, I was driving the car then.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm telling you guys that I didn't hurt nobody, and you guys are trying to rerun a story to make it seem like I'm lying to.
Well, you're admitting that
about
you're and that happened. It happened. You're there. Your vehicle is there. There's cameras showing that your vehicle is there.
Yes, ma'am. But
Did you hear the gunshot?
I didn't hear anything.
I did. It's pretty loud on two different cameras.
I didn't hear anything. I don't mean to be a
You're not being a all right, but you also have to understand, I mean, put yourself, let's switch roles here, right? Put yourself on this side of the table.
I did.
With
I
what
know.
we're-
That's
with
why
what
I
we're
said,
seeing.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. It
Yeah,
looks,
that's what you're telling
I
us.
know it looks bad, but
You were pissed off.
I can't
Mr. Johnson.
cooperate with
were
you guys'
pissed off.
story as if I done
You're
something.
angry that this has
I
happened.
didn't fucking do nothing.
Sergeant Schwab.
Come on, man.
Man, I didn't do nothing, man. I'm telling you that.
Who did you
I'm seriously telling you.
You
I
didn't
did
hear a
not
shot.
do anything. I want to do something to the little boy that harmed my son.
Did you mean
I
to do it to him and you hit her accidentally?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Mr. Johnson, the look of surprise on your face, you gotta be kidding me. You're a smart guy. Do you hear the words that are coming out of your mouth? You're putting yourself on the block, right, honking the horn at the time of this thing, and you're telling us you didn't hear a shot. Are you on something? Are you a drinker? Do you use any drugs? I mean, is there an explanation for this? Help us understand this. That's all this is. I mean, help us understand it.
The understanding is I didn't touch anybody, mommy. I didn't touch anybody. I
We
didn't
didn't
say.
say, yeah, we didn't say you touched somebody.
I did not touch anybody. I did not do anything. I didn't shoot any guns. You'll catch a knife in my car. I don't have any guns at all. I'm trying to be as honest, as straight up, as front.
You are
with
to a
you
portion and then you stop when it
with
gets
you
down
guys,
to the truth.
Because
This is your chance to get it off of you. You have to understand these kids recognize you. They know who you are, just like you know who they are.
yes, I know they've been with me.
So they seen you as you
been-
left out of there.
They've been with me for 8 years plus.
Okay, so these kids, like the little other JJ kid, he would know who you were, or the other,
Yes.
the kids that live there.
All of
You
them.
don't think that they didn't see you leave from there after their mom was shot,
Miss Lady,
killed on the ground right in front of them, and her grandbaby?
I didn't kill nobody, man.
Get
I
the
didn't
fuck
kill nobody.
out
I
of
said
here,
you
man.
That's it.
You right. Okay.
Tell us what happened, Mr. Johnson.
That's what happened, sir.
You haven't really told us anything, though. What do you mean that's what happened?
That's what I did.
What did you do?
I just drove around.
Just drove around.
I just drove around, man.
In
Just
your mind's eye, can you in your mind's eye for me? Get on Cook like you're driving up to the street, you're driving up to the house, right? Tell me what you're seeing, tell me what you're hearing, tell me what happens.
nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Okay. I can't believe that just based, if it was just you and I talking, right? And I didn't have these other things. I wasn't afforded this video with audio.
You wasn't gonna believe me anyways.
Are you sure?
Positive.
If you gave me, if I understood, right? If I understood from you, but you're not telling me anything. You're just telling me you drove by, you were there, honking the horn, whatever. But you didn't hear a gunshot.
You would never understand.
Try me.
I did what you would do.
Okay.
And you guys put me over here and interrogate me and try to give me a story that you make up for me. When I told you what happened, I told you about my son being like that, right?
You did.
You guys ain't. Sorry. My son is right now, my brother.
Well, I'm sorry, and I am, and I truly mean that.
That
I'm a
case
father
is
myself.
It's not active.
How do you know?
Because
it is.
I
It's
know.
being
I see
investigated.
because I see the little dude on Facebook showing my son gun. He said, and he said,
That does not mean it's not active. Have you talked to an investigator?
little dude's face
Have you talked to an investigator?
No, ma'am.
So before you say that it's inactive, you need to get the facts on it, and that's the thing. I'm not putting it and making a story up. I'm basing it on the facts that I've been spending for the last week, and me and my partner have, on facts that we've gathered in evidence to put you in this spot. We didn't put you in here. We didn't just go pick you out just randomly. It's based on evidence that we've gathered, and it's facts.
Okay.
Straight facts, okay? It's not.
Understand.
I'm trying to understand what happened. Because what I'm looking at, I think I know what happened. Okay, I'm pretty sure I do. You keep telling me that I got it.
If you knew what happened, you would go and get the that did it instead of having me down here.
Really?
That's what you would do.
Really?
Yeah.
Who did it then?
Because the fact is, my son is shot in the face. Nobody's down. I'm down here. I wasn't asked, well, did you have an alibi or no anything? I'm just automatically guilty because you've seen my car. I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything. And then I had this dream already of this. I know what you guys was gonna do to me, sir. I knew this shit already, man. I knew it already. It's my life, man. I ain't take nobody's life, man.
Okay.
That's what I didn't do.
Okay. I'm not trying to piss you off or anything else.
Oh, put your fucking hands up, man.
My son's a little older than yours. Okay? And I can't imagine what would be going through my head if something were to happen. I don't know what it would be. I really don't.
It wouldn't be for you to kill anybody.
Okay?
I know that because you're an officer.
Okay.
You wouldn't think about. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't think about.
You wouldn't think about that.
No, man. If it. No.
Mr. Johnson, you got upset with us when we told you about the evidence that we do have, and I just asked you to simply just to explain, and try to explain and help us understand how we got it wrong. You know what I mean? Can you help us? Because we're not there.
I was gonna say, hey, you didn't get it wrong, man. You got to do what you have to do because that's your job.
I meant to ask you. These clothes and stuff, you still have those clothes?
That ain't me.
That's not you?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Though Johnson denied killing anyone, a mix of eyewitness accounts, surveillance footage, phone data, physical evidence, and the fact that his son had recently been shot at the same location led to his conviction after 5 days of testimony. Court records show Johnson had at least 5 prior felony convictions, including 2 for domestic assault, domestic strangulation, and first-degree damage to property at the time of the murder. Johnson was found guilty of both counts against him, and in 2023 he was sentenced to 35 years in prison for second-degree murder and 5 years for unlawful possession of a firearm. The 2 sentences are running concurrently, and Johnson got credit for nearly a year already served. He has an anticipated release date in April 2046. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes content, join us on patreon.com/MidwestCrime.
Open the door, police!
Stay there, boy. If you want to stay there, boy. Stay there, boy.
Oh,
120. Disregard.
Straight upstairs.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
This concerned neighbor heard a violent argument between a couple above his apartment on the 300 block of Pierce Street in St. Paul. Upstairs were 23-year-old Terrian Sherman and his girlfriend, 21-year-old Abigail Simpson. Fearing the worst, he called 911.
911, where's the emergency?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody's just beating out of this girl right now. I need somebody to come up.
Okay, what address are you at, please?
Pierce Street.
Okay, and is that happening in the same building where you are?
Yeah, right above us. 2nd floor. Listen, I'll let you into the building just like good. I just need somebody to get up there and just tell them back to shut off because someone's going crazy.
Our coverage is made possible because of sponsors like Morgan and Morgan. Over the years, we've brought you mind-boggling video of crashes like these, but what happens to the victims? Apart from sometimes serious injuries, they can face months of paperwork, enormous medical bills, and life-changing impacts. When you're seriously hurt, you could be entitled to millions of dollars in damages. Stop getting lowballed, and you could pair up with a proven winner, the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. Morgan & Morgan has a huge network of over 1,000 attorneys and offices in every state. They've won significant recent cases for victims involved in life-altering car crashes like these. Like for Yvette Torres, who was hit by a Penske truck in November and had severe injuries requiring surgery and therapy. Morgan & Morgan attorneys rejected a lowball pretrial offer and were able to win Torres a whopping $11.9 million at trial. The best part? Their fee is 100% free unless you win. It only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. Remember, not all law firms are the same, and Morgan...
He's gonna kill somebody. Can you get somebody over here, please?
I'm getting a call started, sir. All right, how long has it been happening?
I don't know. It woke me up 10 minutes ago.
Okay, and what's your phone number?
I'm not giving you my phone number.
Okay, well, you said you let the officers in, so you're going to watch for them then?
Yes.
Okay, all right, that's fine. And you said it's on the 7th floor, but you don't know which apartment number?
Second floor.
Okay.
Like, time is of the essence here. He's banging.
The call is in. I understand. The call is in. I'm just adding information to the call. Officers are going to want to know what they're walking into, okay?
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Oh, my bad. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Bob.
Bravo 842, EOT.
Just go.
120.
Boys! Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy!
Apartment 6. Starts on the car.
Stay there, boy! Move on, kill you, boy!
Open the door!
Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy! Stay there.
Police, open the door!
St. Paul Police, open the door!
Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy! If you move on, kill you. Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy! If you move on, kill you. Stay there!
Open the door!
Stay there, boy!
I'm gonna get taser.
If you move on, kill you. Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy!
Open the door, police!
Stay there, boy! Do you know the way? Do you know?
St. Paul Police, open the door!
Baby not crying anymore.
Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy!
120.
Open the door!
Boy! Stay there, boy!
We're gonna be forcing entry here in a second.
Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy!
You wanna take it?
Yeah, back out.
Open the door!
Stay there, boy! Stay there, boy!
That's a thick door.
I know.
It's starting to move. It's going. There you go, you got it. Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Get on the
Stay
ground!
on the ground! Stay on the ground, Jesus Christ.
Come here, little bud!
Do not move.
Come here! Come here, little boy! Come here!
Come here. Do not move. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here.
Stay there!
Oh, my God. I'm gonna go get him. You got
Stay
this?
there!
The knife's over there.
Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! The rest of the call. Stay there! Stay there!
Stay there. He's out of the way.
Stay there!
You want me to cuff him?
Stay there!
This way? Okay.
Stay there! Do not
Come here.
stay there! You're Sammy! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Stay there!
You're good. Clear. Stay right there, buddy.
Stay there!
Cuff him.
Stay there!
Get in there, cuff him. Wait,
Stay there!
Stay there, buddy. Stay there. Come here. I'm gonna hold on to him. Come here, buddy. I'll hold you, okay?
Look at me. Look at me. Look up at me. Okay. It's alright, no injuries. Can we get
Make a hole down there, guys.
Make a hole.
Make a hole. Make a hole.
I'm gonna go in front of him, Matt. You guys good? Yeah. Come on. Come on. I'm pulling this phone now. Yeah. He's not pulling down.
Terrian's 2-year-old nephew Jayante was inside the apartment at the time. The boy was found with a bloodied face and blood-stained clothes and shoes, but he was not physically injured.
We just need Max to confirm, that's it. Yeah. There's no sense even going in there.
What's going on, bro? Hey, bro.
No.
What's up, bro?
Going to the jail.
Man, you serious?
Yo.
What's your name, bro?
Officer Rock.
Officer Rock, hell no. That's crazy, bro. You know that? Officer Rock. I got a recorder over me. You know that?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Officer Rock!
Hey, cut it out!
Buddy ass tweaking. Who the fuck finna come help you?
Suspect is in custody. What do you think?
You got chilled out, man. You got chilled out.
He not good. He not good. He not good. He not good. He not good.
Yeah, I just think all three of us handle it.
Hey, he not good. Huh? He not good, bro. Bro. I need help, bro. He not good. He not good. Bro, Terrion Sherman, bro.
Terrion. Hey.
Sherman.
Terrion, just bring it down a notch, okay?
What the?
Bring it down a notch.
What? Tell this nigga. What's going on?
Have the squad tell me
Bro.
we're close to
Can I get some water?
Okay? You need to relax. So we can
Bro, the first time I relax, bro. Bro, I need help. Help! His name Jayante. Bro, I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance.
What do you need an ambulance for?
Cause man, I'm in pain, bro.
Where's your pain at?
I can't breathe.
Okay, take a breath.
Bro.
Hey, easy, take a breath.
Bro,
alright?
bro, I can breathe, bro.
Yep.
I can breathe, bro.
Okay.
I don't need no ambulance, bro. Bro. I don't need no ambulance, bro. My name Terrion Lamar Sherman, bro. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, bro. I'm from Harvey, Illinois, bro. Raised in St. Paul, Minnesota, Ramsey County. I'm 23. I swear to God, bro, I'm a human being, bro. All my life, bro. Something, bro. What the? No medic, bro. I need good people, bro. Who understand me, bro?
Put the box on too right now and see
I need understanding, bro.
I just don't know Max something good.
I don't need a medic. I don't need a medic. Bro. Hey. Yo.
Hey man, take a breath, relax.
Yo.
Buddy ass gotta be off some drugs.
Let's go.
Give us a minute.
She like I smell cologne.
Hey guy.
Yeah.
Can you hear me out for a second?
Yeah.
I know you're on stuff, but we got to get you to the hospital.
Hey, I ain't on nothing, man.
All right, well, hey.
I ain't on no drugs. I ain't on
What's
nothing,
your first
bro.
name, sir?
What?
What's your first name?
You know it, don't
No, I don't. I just got here, honestly.
you? Do, man.
No, I don't.
What's your name?
It's Tom.
Tom?
Yep.
I ain't got no name, Tom.
Hey. Well, here. This is Here.
Let me talk to somebody else. Can I talk to somebody else?
In a second.
No, I want to
He
talk to
called
somebody else.
that?
Let's go!
Bro, what the
Stay there, boy. Stay there, boy.
Yeah.
Stay there, boy. Stay there, boy. Don't move, boy. Don't move, boy. Don't move, boy. Don't move, boy. Stay there, boy. Y'all niggas dirty as hell. Stay there, boy.
Yeah.
Don't move, boy.
First name.
Don't move, boy. Stay there, boy. Don't move, boy. Don't move, boy. Stay there, boy. I need a medic.
Hey, well, I mean, if you want a medic, you got to get with it, guy.
I cut my feet.
Yeah. This is the deal. We can get you the help, but you got to show to us that you're not going to flip out, all right?
I'm not, man. If we go the right way?
Yeah, if we go the right way, we'll get you the help you need, dude.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Hey, Terrion, okay?
What's up?
All right?
I need a medic.
Yes, we'll get you a medic, but you can't flip out.
Okay, I need a medic, like right now.
I know. Well, Terrion, just don't make it worse for yourself, okay?
All right, I need a medic.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
All right. And hey, Terrion, just stay calm like this, because the cops that were dealing with you in the beginning, Terrion, they said that you cooperated a little bit and then you just flipped out, okay? So we can't have that again, all right? You with me?
Nah, man. Just take me, bro. Drive.
Well,
drive.
We're beyond that right now.
Come on,
so
drive.
we're going to have a medic come
no,
by here.
No, I don't need no medic, bro.
All right.
I just want to go right now, bro. Just drive, bro. Just drive me. Right now. I'm ready to go. Take me to jail.
Well, Terrion, we're past that point. I just need you to understand that.
Bro, look at me, bro.
All right. I'm looking at you, but hey, Terrion.
Your incident has been updated.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We can get you. There's a couple different options, all right? But you took K2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when medics get here, we're going to talk to them. If you can just stay calm, okay, guy? Just stay calm. We need you to get the help you need. And then if they got whatever, all right? We're going to get them first, do one thing at a time. But we just need to get you to the hospital, okay? All right? And just stay calm like this. If you can stay calm like this, it'll be a huge deal to help yourself. We don't want to have to use any force at all, okay? And I don't know all the circumstances other than here that you're calm now, and if you can stay calm, that'll be a good situation, okay?
Yeah.
All right?
How long would the medic be?
I think they should be here within 4 to 5 minutes, okay?
All right.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Just stay calm, all right? How old are you, Terrion?
23.
23? Okay, all right. So, Terrion, honestly, you can't blow up one more time. You're at that point that and then you'll be all strapped down, held down, and this and that. And we don't want you to get hurt. Okay. I've been doing this for longer than you've been alive, okay? And we don't want you to get hurt here, all right?
Yeah.
And the medics come here, they're not cops, okay? They don't have anything on them, you know what I'm saying? So they're here to help you. But we just got to take this one step at a time. But honestly, you can't kick or thing, okay? No, we can't have, it's no good, right? If you get hurt and then you're not here tomorrow, okay? You got a lot going on, but we got to get you fixed, all right?
Yeah.
The hospital's where you need to be, okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Now, do you have that urge that you think the drugs might kick in a second or not? I mean, you're staying calm. You think are you feeling like you need something to calm you?
No.
No? You can stay mellow like this?
I don't know.
I know. I hear you.
I gotta talk to the medic.
Yep, we get to the medics. All right. They sometimes they can give you a drug to calm you. Okay?
Yeah, man. Damn, man.
All right.
I don't need no drugs. I gotta wait till I get to the hospital. I get to the hospital, then I'll take drugs or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Terrion?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
If you can stay calm like this, you're going to make me look like a rock star. Just, you got about 25 cops here, okay?
Yeah.
And, you know, I know you're not here to make me look like a rock star, but honestly, I don't want you to get hurt, okay? We want to get you in the ambulance, okay?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if things go awry, I can't guarantee that you won't get injured somehow. All right? So you got to keep on playing in your mind here to stay calm. Okay? We're going to get you on a cot, and then we'll get you to the hospital, and you'll see a medical doctor. All right, you're doing good, buddy. Okay?
Yeah.
Is the light shining on you? Is that freaking you out at all?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, good. All right.
I'm just checking my hair.
What's that?
I was just checking my hair on the camera.
Okay, yep. That's you right there.
Yeah.
So...
Is it on record, though? Press record for me.
It's all recording. That's the red, okay? It's all recording, okay?
All right, I hear you.
You hear me? Okay. So, and we all have body cameras on. Everything's recorded. No one wants to hurt you, all right? All right?
Yeah.
We just want you to get into the ambulance and then just try and stay as focused as you can. You know, you're not getting out of this. You understand that, right? Right? I mean, you got to get to the hospital, and
I know, man.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, all right, we got the ambulance coming up, all right?
Okay.
This was my favorite squad car.
Yeah.
I was working off duty, I just came to help out. We'll get it repaired. It's just a piece of equipment, all right?
Yeah.
Okay? It's nothing more than that.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
You're going through a lot and stuff, and honestly, I want you this to be the worst day of your life.
Throw the fucking ball.
Like this
Throw
again.
it, man. God damn.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Throw the
I hope this is
ball.
the bottom for you. All right? There's more to
Throw
life than
Throw
this.
it. Just overthrow him.
And you're the only one that can search
Just
that.
overthrow him.
Okay.
All
No
right?
pressure.
No.
Throw the fucking thing, man.
You're going to make me look like a rock star, and you're going to stay calm. Medics are here, okay?
Yeah. Yes,
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. I appreciate you, all right? But honestly, you're doing it for yourself, not to get hurt.
Yeah.
Okay? All right? You're doing all this.
It wasn't even recording.
Yeah, it's recording.
Press it.
I can press it all day long. It's that's what the R is.
Where?
The R. You see? I can press it all day long. It's recording.
Press it
This
again.
light right here.
Where?
See this light by my finger? See where my finger is? The red light? That
No.
means it's recording. This camera, there's a camera up there. There's cameras all over the place. You see the red light? It's recording. We have cameras everywhere. See the red light blinking on my body camera? That's recording. Everything's recording, okay? That's for your benefit, our benefit, everything else, okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I don't see it recording, though.
What's that?
I don't see it recording.
That's what the REC is, the red.
Press it.
Yep, you press it, it's going to do
Press
the
it
same
one
thing.
time. Press it one time.
I'll press it one time.
Don't press it two.
Here. This is.
I need help.
This is.
I need help.
Hey. Honestly, you need to stay calm, Terry. You know, you acting
God.
like that's not normal. And I need you, honestly, if you're not going to act normal, then we're going to be stuck here a long time. All right? You with me? I got ambulance here.
No, I don't want to take the medics. That.
Well, here. Hey, all right.
No, man.
Terry
I'm going to take the medics.
Terrion, listen.
Okay.
Honestly, this isn't a f***ing game.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right, honestly.
I mean, you understand? Or not?
I understand, man.
I'm serious.
I understand.
All right. Hey, we're going to help you out, Terrion. Like I said, all right, honestly, this is, don't f*** around. All right, Terrion, I'm serious.
All right, but we're going to help you out.
All right?
You want to scoot back? Can you scoot back?
Terrion. Oops.
There you go.
Come on.
You got to get over that hump.
Yep.
There you go. I'll make sure you don't fall, okay?
Keep on coming. Just do it. Do what I told you, Terrion. I'm right here,
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Don't
go.
Here.
Got you.
Get on there. These guys are going to help you.
You're gonna have
There's
to
the
lay
medics
back
right
down.
here. Medics are right here.
If you move, I'ma kill you.
I think that's a quote.
That's what I said to that dog before I killed that bug. I had to kill that dog. A real, live dog. What the It was a girl, but it was a boy. I need my meds. I need my meds. I need my meds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here.
I'm tripping. I just killed the dog.
Abigail was a graduate of West Bend High School in Wisconsin and was attending college classes full-time in St. Paul at the time of her killing, with plans of becoming an attorney. Officers found Abigail lying face down on the floor, covered in blood and with severe injuries to her face. She died at the scene. A medical examiner later found more than 30 sharp force injuries to her scalp, face, and neck, and her death was ruled a homicide.
What did you think was happening up there?
I heard, well, because I heard her, like, because I've gone up there before, and, like, just kind of, like, heard, and it's all been her. She'd been, like, to me, it sounded like she was throwing shit, slaying, like, clear off, you know what I mean? Like, when you're pissed, let it all out.
Yep.
And he'd just been kind of, like, sitting, taking it, like, you know, calling her crazy or something. It seemed, yeah. But that's why I heard it pass. And then today, so I'm like, it's just that, just like a really freaky inconvenience. So I let it go for, you know, and then when you're like debating, you're like mad. Because it was like, he's like, we're like, he's beating shit out of her.
You thought that he was beating shit out of her?
Yeah, we thought that at least.
Yep, so that's what you guys thought when you heard what was going on. I mean, it was pretty loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we were yelling, but we didn't know, I don't know exactly what phrases or names. Yeah, you know, I stepped outside, like, I went outside of our apartment building, into the hallway, and I just heard, I was like, man, it was very repetitive. Whatever he was saying, like, you know, guys are tweaking out and stuff, you know, whether you just have psychotic mental breaks or something.
Do you remember anything that he said? I mean, Bryce said you might have thought you heard him saying something.
Just like,
violent stuff at all, or no? Did you hear him make threats, or did you hear him?
I don't remember any specific threat necessarily.
What did you hear when you said that? I heard a bunch of banging. Yeah.
New offense.
Walls were rattling and stuff.
Never ran
this. You thought they were fighting? Yeah, I definitely do. I pretty much knew they were fighting because I just heard it was loud. Everything was banging around up there. Every wall was like hit and stuff, and it was like a different sound every time. I was honestly like, I don't know. I knew shit was going on up there. I don't know if they had a gun or how thin the floors were or whatever. So I was like trying to move away from where I was hearing commotion at upstairs. I just didn't know what was going to happen. So then it was moving all around the apartment? And I swear, like, at the beginning, she was, like, in the room, and he was out here dealing with someone. He'd come back to the room and would yell at her more. Wait, when you say back to, like, in the back bedroom. Okay. That's what I thought. I could hear her more than Sylvie at the beginning, before all, like, when the yelling was going on before the banging. But at the start, you think she was in that back bedroom? Yeah, gotcha.
Sherman was charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder and waived his right to a jury trial. He was found guilty in August 2023, and in October, Ramsey County Judge Kelly Charles sentenced him to 40 years in prison. It was an upward departure from state sentencing guidelines and the statutory maximum for a second-degree intentional murder conviction.
You can't even imagine this nightmare. You just can't imagine it.
Michelle and Tom Simpson
hard for me to talk about.
Are talking about their daughter Abigail's murder because they believe the responsibility lies not just with the man accused of killing her, but also at the door of this state agency.
I don't think people understand. Well, we certainly didn't.
To understand, you need Terrion Sherman's history. In 2016, he provoked an argument with a stranger on the train, followed him off to rob him,
take his phone,
and with a friend, kicked and stomped his head into the tracks. In a plea bargain, he was convicted of just theft. The next year, 2017, he met 19-year-old Abigail Simpson from Wisconsin, who moved to St. Paul to get treatment at Hazelton for substance use issues.
She met him when she was in early recovery.
In October 2018, Sherman was civilly committed as mentally ill and chemically dependent. He began treatment at the state hospital in St. Peter, but in May 2019, he was provisionally discharged and sent to a Fridley Group home. Sherman remains incarcerated in Rush City with an anticipated release date in late October 2046. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes content, join us on patreon.com/MidwestCrime.
So you've been, like, held hostage for the past 2
Short
days?
than the motherfucker. Get the
On the evening of May 30th, 2023, police were dispatched to an apartment in Minneapolis following a 911 call from a woman reporting that her child's father, Juan Deshawn Belazan, was refusing to leave her home. The woman told dispatch that an active order for protection had already been issued against him.
911, what's the address of the emergency? My name. What's the ex-boyfriend's name? Juan Belazan. Alright, police officers. I'm gonna send somebody out to you as soon as possible, okay? Does he have any weapons on him? Call me, I will let them in. Call you, okay. Alright, they will be there shortly, okay? Is there any weapons? No, I just need him gone.
Officers arrived at the apartment on Colfax Avenue South and met with the victim, who was visibly shaken, explaining that her boyfriend of 3 years had held her hostage and repeatedly assaulted her.
I've been held hostage in my apartment for like 3 days.
So, when did he get here?
3 days ago.
3 days ago? All right.
I had no phone, anything. He's up there asleep. He's not supposed to be here. He almost killed me the other day.
How did he get in?
He has the front lobby key, so this key right here, they can't change it. As much times like it's my actual door, he'll come in my building and attack me and put me in my house.
Okay. So you've been like held hostage for the past 3 days?
Yes. And
what did he do to you?
He's beating me up, everything, all the above.
Okay, so
you can't really see
what do you
it.
want done here?
Our coverage is made possible by Morgan & Morgan. If you've been seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions, and you might never know unless you fight for real justice. Many insurance companies offer less, a lot less than you deserve, but Morgan & Morgan doesn't settle for lowball payouts. They fight to get what victims truly deserve. Just in the last few months, a $12 million verdict in Florida was 34 times more than the top insurance offer.
Arrest him for that
And
today.
he has like a stolen car right parked behind, and he has the car keys and everything. It's been located on my car for like a week.
Okay, well, we'll make sure that when, so as he's explaining, he hasn't been officially served with a restraining order yet. We're gonna take care of that tonight when we go out there. Okay, and we'll get him served. And then after that, then he'll know officially that he can't come here anymore. And his keys are in his clothing? Your car?
Yes, he
Okay.
has them on his person.
Okay.
Where's that car at?
In the back, it's parked in the back right now.
Do you know which car it is?
It's the black Impala that's by the trash cans. He took the license plates off everything.
How do you know that?
Because I see it. It's been here at my house. He's been holding me hostage in my house, driving around in my, what's called a locate, because we can't.
Yeah, it's kind of a locate, yeah. Okay.
That's your black Impala?
It's my grandma's, but she lets me drive it for work, so I haven't signed. This is really put my life in pause.
Okay. All right.
I have the house key if you need it.
You have a what?
I have the house key if you trust the lock for work.
Where is he? Sleeping? Okay, and then is there any dogs in there? Okay, and then does he have any weapons? How big is this guy? So when we get up there, we don't want a confrontation or anything. He's gonna leave.
He just needs to go.
Okay.
He's gonna leave and run away. That's what I'm trying to hurt.
Okay.
Juan.
Juan.
Be cool, man. It's the police.
It's the police department.
Let me
You
see
just
your
gotta
hands.
leave the apartment. That's all you gotta do.
Can I see your hands? Your hands
And
clear?
I need the car keys for the stolen car in the back.
Just relax, Juan.
Hold on. Don't argue with her. Just communicate with us.
Okay.
So the car is stolen, but it's her car.
No, I basically wrote this.
Hey, we don't need a confrontation
I've
or
already
anything.
told you, no.
We just need.
Whoa,
So
y'all set me
she's gonna
up.
get the keys. You're gonna put some clothes on, and you're gonna leave. Okay?
So apparently there's a restraining order now. So we're going to serve you with the order. and then you just have to leave.
Where are your clothes at? Just hang tight. Just stay right there.
You don't have any clothes here, officer, just what he
Well,
has on.
he didn't come over here in his underwear.
No, he just came out here in his outfit that he has.
Are there any weapons near you? We want to be safe. We want you to be safe.
There's no weapons.
Okay. Well, we're talking to him.
Are you gonna leave in your boxers? Is that what you came here in?
You got pants here, don't you?
Put your pants on.
Okay. Just communicate with us. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's a weapon, we want to know.
Okay, yo, crazy, bro.
Alright. Can you put some lights on or something? We just have to, just hang tight, just stay seated, Juwan, okay? You may want to make sure you're safe and that we're good. This is a just hang tight. This is a no contact order, okay? This just means that you can't have any contact with who is her for, a whole year. It's an official court document. You can't come here. You can't do any kind of social media. You can't call her. You can't have any kind of communication with her. Whether she's, at work or wherever, you can't communicate with her. You understand that part? Okay. You just have to sign that part right there.
Which one?
Hang on. No, not right there. Hey, ma'am, just be quiet, okay? What do we say? Just sign right there, Juwan.
Thanks for being cooperative with us.
Oh my fucking god.
We just came up here to talk to you.
Really? I was just literally asleep. She literally invited me over here. That's the reason I was just knocked out.
That may be true, but at the end of the day, this thing is in effect, and this wasn't because of us. You know what I'm saying?
You understand what this means if she filed an order against you. It just hadn't been served.
This was planned a while ago. This didn't just happen today. Yes.
So, okay, I figured
So we're doing the serving now because she called us.
She did this a while ago.
I'm doing more. What's your name? What you talking about? Snatching my stuff?
Hey, let's not reach for things, though, okay? Don't go searching for things, okay? No, we're not gonna do that. Here, come outside by the door.
This is my dad.
We're gonna go outside.
I'm gonna run off with the car.
Okay. You're good to go. You're good to leave, Juwan.
Please get my car keys.
So what's he doesn't have car keys on.
Yes, he does.
I didn't see.
You're gonna let him walk away with them? Go grab him.
We didn't see any
He's
car
walking
keys.
away with my car keys right now,
We didn't
Dad.
see
Can
any
you
car
go get
keys
my
open.
car? Can you stand by my stolen car in the back, please? My stolen car in the back. They're letting him walk away. In the door. No, he has my car keys. He's about to go jump in my car, dude. I'm trying to figure out he's gonna be in this area waiting for you guys to leave to steal that car.
Well, we can't do anything about that.
They said they can't do anything about it.
Alright. So
Not stolen. That's a civil matter.
let's try to find that gun.
No, you can't come in my car.
Hey, I got your key still. I got your key. I gotta give your key back to you. Okay, hey, are you gonna let us search your apartment for anything?
Because you guys didn't even arrest him, so no.
Well, he served with the form. We can't arrest him. So you're good to go if you want to stay here. If you don't want to stay here, that's that. Okay, have a good day.
While Belazan initially left the apartment after being served with an order for protection, he returned later that night. When the woman came home, she found the door chained from the inside. As she tried to run, Belazan pulled her back in by her hair and arm. Over the next several hours, he physically attacked and sexually assaulted her multiple times. He held a knife to her throat, beat her, bound her hands and feet, and strangled her until she lost consciousness. At one point, he drove her to his mother's home in St. Paul to retrieve a handgun.
Well, we'll start with the simple stuff then. So you took your phone, your wallet, and your how much money?
My neck hurts really bad. He took $1,200 in rent. We have a kid. Like, I don't know. I'm 60. I mean, I'm 19. He's 23.
Okay. What's his name?
Jawan Belazon. I have a restraining order.
You want to spell that for me?
Jawane.
Middle name?
E-E-L-L-A-C.
No. Take your time. All right, I'm paid by the hour. There's no rush here. You've been through a traumatic experience. You need to catch your breath. I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to rush you, okay? Because I'm not.
I've been trying to talk to you guys all week and tell you all week. He's been hiding my freaking stolen car at his mom's house. That's where he's going right now.
Okay.
His gun that he just shot at me. You should literally be able to see there's dust in his chamber. It's just been shot. I don't know exactly where he's going with my car. It's just so sad.
Yeah. So I'll get that information, right? And then I'm going to put it in a report, and it's going to be sent to people who it'll be out of my hands. Like I take the report and I write it up.
It's attempted murder.
Just, walk me through what happened today.
So I've been in my house hostage for like a week now. I've been getting beat unconscious, choked out. This morning we woke up and it was just one of those days. He was beating me. He's cut all my hair off and took my eyebrows last night. Not all of it. He has a voodoo doll. He's been putting my hair on voodoo dolls. Choking me to the point where I'm dying. I called the police yesterday. They came. I told them that he's been in my house and he won't let me leave. They just served him the restraining order and he ran away with my stolen car. They seen it was parked in the back, but I don't know. I guess they couldn't chase after it. I'm not mad. I just wanted to handle.
So you made a report yesterday night?
Yes, and they came to my house. He was asleep.
Okay.
And I had finally had my phone for the first time all week. I got it while he was asleep, and I waited on the phone for 911 for like 30 minutes while he was asleep, and he came. And I guess my restraining order wasn't all the way active, so all they could do was serve it to him. And then he left, and he came back to my house.
You guys live together or no?
No, I don't live together. He's never been allowed access to my house. He has my front entry door key, and I've had to change my key.
What's your address to your house? And so today he came back. What time did he come back today?
No, he came back last night when the police left.
Okay, what time was that?
That was around like 7 p.m. 7 p.m. And once he got me, he took the stolen car. And we drove to his mom's house and he made me wait in the garage and he went inside and grabbed his gun. And he brought me back home and he was gonna kill me at any second if I didn't run out. He was ready to kill me.
So you went to his mom's house?
Yes.
And you were with him?
Yes, I was with him in the car.
And what kind of car is it?
It's a 2008 all-black Impala with a scrape on the side and a black donut on the right back.
And is that your car?
Yes, it's been reported stolen for a week, but since he's my boyfriend, I told him not my boyfriend, but my ex. I have a restraining order. He will leave me alone.
Okay, so he went to his mom's house. Where does his mom live? And he got the gun. And then what happened? Where'd you guys go after that?
He went back home where he was just
Back to, when you say home, you mean your place at Colfax? Okay. So when you got back home, what happened?
He was just beating the shit out of me. I've been getting beat up all week. I don't know how I'm alive. He's been strangling me to the point where I'm passing out. I have to put my thumbs up in the air to get him to stop choking me so I don't die.
And so you were in the car right before we got here?
Yes.
Okay, which way were you guys going, north and south?
We were just coming down this street because he's headed back towards his mom's right now.
Okay, so he's going towards Lake Street?
Yes.
Okay.
But he just shot at me, so he threw me up the car.
He shot at you while you were in the car?
Yes.
Where were you seated in the car?
I was in the back seat on the left side, behind the driver's seat.
Left?
Yes.
Left in the rear, okay. And he was in the driver's seat?
Yes.
Was there anyone else in the vehicle?
No, but whenever you find my car, there's literally a bullet hole in that car in the back, left side of the seat.
What did he say before
He said
shooting?
he's gonna kill me. He said he's gonna kill my
So he fired a shot at you?
Yes, he just tried to kill me.
And so then you jumped out of the car?
He threw me out.
How did he throw you out?
He pushed me out of the vehicle and took my phone because I tried to get my phone.
Was he driving or was the vehicle
He's
parked?
driving. He threw me out the moving vehicle.
So he reached around while he was driving it?
Yes. I had tried to reach for my phone again and run out so I could call for help. And as soon as I had my phone, he threw me out the vehicle, and when I was unconscious and passed out, he took my phone again and drove off to his mom's house. That's the only place he has in this world to go. He has nobody. Except for me, that's why he uses me for my house and my car. I'm only 19. He's really saying he's gonna kill me, like, and nobody finds him. I live here, this is my house, I should be able to go to my house. I don't even know how he got in my, like, I don't know how.
After being treated at the hospital, the victim is interviewed by investigators who have been piecing together the timeline and building the case against the suspect.
So he drug you in by your arm, and what did he do?
He just musically started hitting me in my head.
With a closed fist or open fist?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything he was saying to you?
No, just like, you thought you were going to set me up and live, I'm going to kill you, you're going to die. Yeah, he had me convinced I was going to die, for sure. I came in there, he basically just had like a whole collection of weapons. He had a knife, he had cords that he was ready to tie me up with. He had alcohol out, but he said he was going to start me on fire, and he had his weapon in his car.
He had his gun with him that time?
Oh wait, no, he didn't have it when we got there. He actually took me to his mom's house to go get it, and then brought me back.
That's when you got thrown out the next day. So we'll get to that part. But he had, like, what kind of alcohol did he have?
Just like, you know, regular rubbing alcohol.
And said he was going to light you on fire?
Yeah. So he got the pistol that night he went to his mom, like the same night I came. He said, you're going to go for a ride with me.
Oh, you went?
The same night and got his pistol.
Okay. So did he tie you up before you guys went for the ride, or he was punching you?
He was just punching me and assaulting me.
What else? How else did he assault you?
Strangle, I get strangled.
Do you remember how he does that?
Yeah, he just like make sure I'm on the ground.
Okay.
Strangle me.
Like with his two hands?
Yeah.
And he pins you to the ground, and then what does he do with his hands?
Too, okay. Everything. But yeah, as soon as you poured the alcohol in, that's when he had the lighter, he just acted like he was lighting me on fire.
So, did he bound you? No, he must not. He pulled all your clothes off first, and then he wrapped your arms and your legs, and you were fighting with him.
I was just drowsed in alcohol at that point.
Yeah.
And blood. There was blood leaking all over me.
Okay. Okay, so you got you pinned down, and are your hips like up or?
I'm just face down.
You're just face down. Okay.
I'm just like on the side of the mattress. My legs are on the ground.
Okay.
I don't know, like, cause he never did that. I guess maybe afterwards he felt like a thing or had remorse. Cause then that's when he told me, if you don't want to die, you're gonna let me cut your eyebrows and your hair off.
So that happened after the sexual assault. Now, were you assaulted more than once that night?
No, that was the only time. Cause after he made me shave my eyebrows or whatever, he said I was disgusting.
Velizan was found guilty of all 7 counts against him, including first-degree criminal sexual conduct, kidnapping, burglary, assault, and domestic abuse. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison and remains incarcerated in Stillwater, with an anticipated release in October 2036. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes content, join us on patreon.com/MidwestCrime.
Just want to make sure. They got one.
On May 21st, 2022, at 10 p.m., a panicked witness calls 911, reporting a stabbing on Grimes Place in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota.
You need to calm and take a breath, okay?
This man is bleeding. It's 68 in Grimes. At the townhouse.
58th in Grimes?
68.
68th in Grimes. And what's going on?
He said he got stabbed. He said he died.
What did he say?
He said he's dying.
Who's
He
that?
got stabbed.
He got
This
stabbed.
man that got stabbed.
Who's the guy that
He got
stabbed him?
stabbed a lot.
How long ago did it happen?
Just now. Can you please tell somebody?
Stay on the phone with me, okay?
Yeah. Stop panicking. You're going to make him panic. Here. New face unlocked. New face unlocked. Just stop saying that, girl.
Our coverage is made possible because of sponsors and
In the house.
Do you have the address that he went into?
The house is right here. If they pull up on 68th and Grimes, we in the grass.
Do you have a description of him?
He's in the house. I don't need to describe him. He a black man. We all black. Can y'all please come? He got it. Stop crying. You gonna make him panic. Can you please stop?
You need to calm down and listen to the dispatcher. They're going to help you stop the bleeding. And please answer all of their questions.
Okay. Exactly what happened. He got stabbed, and he got stabbed like 6 or 7 times in the chest, in the stomach.
Officers respond quickly to the scene. With no clear information about the suspect, they begin their search, trying to piece together what happened.
Tourniquet? Yep, he's getting it. He's getting it. You got tourniquet? All right. I got tourniquet. Okay. We're going to take care of you, okay?
Yeah.
All right. No. I got
Put the tourniquet on.
Give me some light. Give me some.
Need pressure. He's got a stab wound to the chest, too. Give me light.
Can you just step over there, okay?
Where's the suspect live? Where does the guy live?
He lives in the 7648 region.
All right, I'm just gonna put my hands. I'm gonna put this.
My wrist. He stabbed me on my wrist.
On your wrist?
Yes, my wrist.
Okay, but I'm gonna put this right on your arm here to stop this bleeding, okay?
7648 region?
You know,
What's his name?
actually, you know what?
What is it?
Noah.
You keep it like that, okay? I'm just gonna go under instead. I got gloves right here. In my pocket.
I got gloves. Grab some pads. We need to put pressure on his chest.
I got gloves right here.
Grab some pads. We need to put pressure on his chest.
You be strong.
Back up, please.
Hey, you ladies, do me a favor, just stand right over here, okay? They're gonna help on him, okay? They're gonna help him out. Who are you to him?
Please breathe.
Who are you to him?
No, just met him.
You just met him, okay? Okay. How do you guys know him?
We had a party for the baby, and we was having a conversation about being mature and like how people react to different circumstances. And this dude got mad because he's stupid and he couldn't be a part of the conversation. And he started arguing with him. So me and her, we came outside because he's stupid. And then Terrell started calling him. And then they started fighting. He didn't even want to fight, and then they jumped at me, and I got him outside, and I walked out here with him, and me and him was talking. He came out here with a knife and started stabbing him.
Okay, so you three all know each other, but you don't know
I
him.
don't know these people.
Okay, sounds good. Ma'am, hey, how do you, friend? Okay. Hey, ma'am.
You got this. You got this. Calm down.
How do you guys don't know her then, right?
Is this not good like that? You better still be breathing. You gotta still be breathing.
Was there? Okay.
No.
Ma'am, I gotta talk to you, okay?
You gotta sit up so I can help you, okay?
Here, just lay on your side, okay? Lay on your side. Lay on your side. Lay on your side. How much have you been? She's been drinking only, right?
Yeah, she wasn't. She just started drinking.
Okay, what's her name? Do you know?
I just know her by Kells. I don't know her real name. Stay up.
Okay. Ma'am, what's your first name? What's your first name? We have to ask you these questions, okay? If we don't get any information from them, we can't help your friend, okay? What's your first name? You're not in trouble.
Just stay up. You feel that?
What was that? Jaquel, how do you spell it? Do you need a medical attention? You need to go to the hospital too, or no?
No, it's not the suspect.
Yeah?
No.
So where did this start at? Hold on. Which unit did it start at?
That one.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you, ma'am?
No.
No? Okay. What's your first name? I gotta get your guys' information here, okay?
Don't do that.
If not, then
he's still alive.
You guys gotta help us out.
Get up and breathe. Welcome outside.
Ma'am.
That's why I was coming around people.
Ma'am.
Get out.
Ma'am, what's your first name? What's your first name? Just hold on. What's your first name? I gotta get you guys information so we can follow up with you guys and get more information, okay?
Go ask them in the house.
Which house?
It's the house with the light. Why they all in there acting like?
The one with the patio light on?
Yes.
Okay. You can't get upset with me. We don't know. We just showed up.
Getting upset with you.
We're trying to get information, but you guys aren't really talking.
myself down.
I get that. So imagine we're just trying to get information, okay? That's all we're trying to do. We can't talk to him because obviously he's in pain right now.
I know it was a commotion.
Okay.
I'm trying to calm myself down. They actually in my car right now. And I was trying to leave before it got too rowdy. And
What kind of knife was it?
I just seen the blade. And I just seen the blade. I don't know what kind of. It was like maybe 4 inches. I don't know. I just seen the blade. I couldn't see nothing. It was super dark out here. If y'all wasn't out here, you wouldn't even be able to see.
Yep. Okay.
He's shorter than me.
No tattoos or nothing like that. No snapbacks
He got a
on.
low haircut. And I don't know if he got tattoos. He's not my friend.
Okay. Shoes and like that. We just gotta know if there's.
He on a Timberwolves jersey. The Timberwolves color.
Okay.
I don't think it was Timberwolves, but it's the Timberwolves color, like blue, black. He's short. He got a fade.
You got a fade? Okay. Okay, we're gonna follow up. Let me just get your first name real quick, okay?
Gina.
How do you spell it? You're not in trouble. I just need to get your info.
No, I'm not worried about
What's your first name?
G-E-N-A.
So Gina, what's the party was for someone's
It's
kid?
for the baby. You know, black folks party.
Okay.
Grown folks party.
Okay. And then what time did the party start?
It started at like 5. I don't know. I came at 6.
Okay, so
I
earlier.
came at like 6:50.
Okay, cool. So a bunch of people in there. How many people about? The whole house full?
During the fight?
No, just when it all started. I'm trying to.
At the beginning?
Yep. Just a lot of people.
At the beginning, yeah. Everybody was like 30 people. I don't know.
Okay. So what was the main point of the argument? Why were they going back and forth?
Because
beefing?
me and her, Kels, and Noah, we was talking about like, because I told him how old I was, and he's like, you look really young. And he's like, that's my age.
So they started arguing in there.
So me, her, and Noah, what's his name, Noah?
Yeah, Noah.
No, me and her and Noah was talking about maturity and like how life changed you and how people mature. And then Terrell got in it. And we just ain't like the way that the conversation started going. He got in it, so me and her stepped outside.
Okay.
And when we stepped outside, they started getting loud, and Terrell called him a and it just got loud. And then Terrell, I guess he was threatening him. I really couldn't hear, but it. And then so Terrell stood up, and then Noah stood up, and then they started fighting. And they was fighting, and when the fight finally got broke up, I got Noah, and I had him to walk out here with me.
Yep.
We walked we was over there first.
Okay.
And me and him was talking, and I said, well, you know, sometimes when people feel intimidated because they stupid.
Yep.
Because he couldn't keep up with the conversation. I said, so he may feel intimidated, so you don't waste your time fighting with somebody.
Right.
And he like, all right. So I'm like, I don't know where you live, but I will walk with you so you can calm down. So he like, okay, me and him, we just stand out here talking. Terrell walk up, like, yeah. And I was like, nope, because you said you weren't gonna fight him.
Right.
He like, no. He's like, Terrell, I thought we was cool. Terrell's like, no, we ain't cool. I'm like, Terrell, what is you doing? And I like had my flashlight on, and I seen the knife. I was like, do not cut me.
Right.
I said, don't cut me, because I'm not finna move. And he came close, and so I did like that. And Noah was like, man, I thought we was cool. What's up? And Terrell like, no, we ain't cool. I'm like, Terrell, you got a whole disabled child in the house. Go in the house. He's like, no, that. I'm like, listen to what I'm saying, because you acting real stupid and you're gonna go to jail if you stab him.
Right.
He like, no, that. And so he came towards him, and I did like this, and he like jugged him. And Noah was like, wait a minute, and he fell into them bushes. And he's like, wait. He's like, man, what did you do? You just stabbed me. Terrell started stabbing him, and I didn't want to get stabbed, but I still was trying to calm it down. And he like, Noah fell this way, and then he came down here, and he tripped, and he got on him. And he was on him. He just started stabbing him like a psychopath.
Like right here? Was he on top of him?
Yes.
Like just going at it?
Yes.
Okay. And you don't know? I wonder if he probably still has a knife. I'm assuming like a kitchen knife or like a pocket knife?
No, it was a knife. It was a knife you carry, not a kitchen knife. It would look like from the blade. It looked like like not a knife that you can cut with, but a poking knife.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, and I just I don't even understand that. I've been locked up before for defending myself, and that still was crazy to me. That still was very crazy to me, to be on somebody stabbing them like that didn't do to you. That is insane to me.
I'm working on it right now.
The suspect is identified as Terrell Joseph Salazar, but officers still don't know what led to the violence or where Salazar fled. They question the mother of his son to find out what happened at the birthday party when the stabbing took place.
Touchdown.
Hello. Are you? No, you're fine. You just come over here. Are you? Okay. Okay. So I know, very scared. Okay, it's something like this happened. It's scary. Okay, so your child, they did went up and they checked.
Fucking
him.
open,
He's
man.
still sleeping. Okay. At any time, if you want to go see him, I could definitely one of ours will escort you over there. Your apartment right now, it's freeze right now. We're writing a search warrant just because we're somebody got stabbed. So yep. So we are going to. Just looking for some evidence, okay? So basically that's. Yep. I told my sergeant that, but again, we still gonna do a search warrant still.
Can I ask who got stabbed?
What's that?
Can I ask who got stabbed? I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if you want, we can go inside and chat inside too, just so you won't be in the cold here like
I don't
this.
even have shoes on.
Yeah. Okay.
It is all I don't even know.
For a search warrant, and I will take a statement for her once we're inside. Just want to make sure. Sorry.
She's friendly.
Okay. Would you like to go talk up there so you can have keep eyes on your child too? Yep, we could do that. Definitely. Yeah. I'm Officer One, by the way. More. Okay. All right. So it's your daughter's birthday, you said? Oh, sorry, your son's birthday. So is it the one that's sleeping right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You could turn that down a little bit, and then we could talk up here.
Is the person okay?
The thing, he's in that hospital, so I don't know what's his condition is. I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah. So, what can you tell me what happened tonight?
So, what happened? A birthday party for my son. It's been going on since like 4 o'clock-ish. Everybody, it ended up turning into an adult thing. Everybody was leaving. Everybody was drinking. Was smoking weed, honestly. We're having a good time, playing spades.
Sure.
And then, I don't know how the argument even started.
Okay.
I was in the kitchen playing cards.
Okay.
The argument started in the living room. You see, it's not that far apart, but I don't know what happened because the music was playing on the speaker that's on the table. So all I hear was, you a back and forth. So me, my little brother, Donald, we jump up and separate.
So you're in the kitchen and you just heard their arguments from the living room? From the living room?
All I heard was I don't know what else. I don't know what confrontation to that part, but all I'm hearing is so me and my little brother trying to break it apart. The argument up. I'm like literally. I'm telling him like, this is your son's birthday party. Calm down, calm down. At this point in time, they've been through like 4 bottles of liquor. Literally, there's probably one still on the couch that was there in between the couches that I hid from him because I hid from the Noah dude because he was so intoxicated. I hid it because I'm like, I see where this is going.
When you say he, who you refer to? The child's father?
No. The other gentleman.
And who's that?
I heard him be called Noble, and I've heard him called Noah. So I'm not for sure which one is his actual name.
Okay. So it was an argument. So it was an argument between Noah and who?
And my son's father too.
Okay. And Noah, when you say he was so you just heard some arguments calling each other between Noah and Terrell.
Noah is like my son's dad, probably like between average height, like between me and your height. He's really short, scrawny dude.
Okay.
So Noah's like, beat the I said, I'm telling him like, you gotta get out of my house now.
Okay.
You gotta go. You're not welcome here no more. The people you came with has already left, which is my baby dad.
You say that to Noah.
Yeah,
right?
I'm telling him like, you gotta go. You gotta go. So my little brother's pushing him back, and I'm pushing my son's dad back, and then I don't know who swung on who. It all happened.
Fucking go, man. Let's get this too.
It's like everything happened in a flash. They get the tussling. They're in the closet right there by the kitchen. They're in the closet, like they're throwing blow. They're going at it. And then my friend Gina, I don't know her whole name, but she pulled Noble outside, and I put my son's dad in the kitchen. Now I'm telling him like, you're out of line. This is your son's party. Have you lost your evidence? I said, if me and my son lose this place, you can't house us. You are homeless. Technically, you between your mom's house and your brother's house. You don't have nowhere to go. And this is literally how I'm talking to him. And I'm telling him, like, you're out of line. Like, who does this type of stuff party? He's like, he stole on me first. He hit me first. I said, I don't care.
So she pulled him out through the window out?
Out through the patio.
Out the patio?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so as he went out the patio, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking the situation died down. The guy said he's leaving. He's outside yelling at me like, come outside, come outside.
Fuck, out of all the balls he could have dropped, he caught that shit. Let's fucking go, Keenan.
He knocks it over. And he, like, as he's trying to push me, he pushes me out the way, and I fall into the glass thing. And then my friend, I believe she fell onto the ground. I don't want to lie and say she fell onto the other table, but I know she fell too. Her name is Jaquel. And then so I slammed the screen, the glass door closed, and I locked it. He locked it up and locked. And I'm like, sorry, you can't go out there, you can't go out there, you can't go out there. And he's like, all right, I'm cool. It felt like a long time, but I'm thinking maybe it was like 2 minutes. I come upstairs, my son is hollering. I make his medicine, his seizure medicine right here. My son, dad, come running up the stairs. Drop me up, drop me up, drop me up, drop me up. I said, I have to give him his medicine. You know he can't go past the clock without his seizure medicine. He will have a seizure. He's like, I don't give a drop me the I said, okay. I'm like, I don't know where my keys are. I don't know where my phone is at. He's like, I don't give a drop me up, drop me up. He goes to get my keys from wherever it was at. Gives them to me, and he literally pulled me by my arm outside. So I'm like, okay. I didn't think nothing of him. I'm like, okay, he's intoxicated. He wants to go. We leave. It's not until like we're in the car and he's like, he's out of breath. And I'm like, he can't breathe. I don't know if he's injured or what's going on.
Like he's out of breath?
Yeah, we're driving down 81. Because at this point, I don't know where to go. I don't know where I'm like, you don't need to know, I can't go there. So I'm like, what the going on, Sorrel? He said, don't worry about it, I'm not telling you. He said, just drive. I said, drive where? My tank, gas like literally just cut on. He said, I'll give you gas. I said, no, I need to go back home. Nobody knows how to give my son his medicine but me. And he had the feeding machine.
Okay.
And I'm like, if it goes off, who's gonna turn it off? I don't have my phone to call nobody to tell him how to turn it off. He said, he's good, his granddad is there. I said, my dad don't live here, he's from out of town. He don't know about my son. He's like, okay. So we get to arguing in the car. I said, you can get the out of my car. He said, you don't never got my back. I said, what the are you talking about? He said, you supposed to love me, I'm your son, dad. I said, we ain't been together in 2 years, baby. I love you in the sense as you're my son, dad. I never wished that upon you. But I don't got love for you while I'm gonna just ride or die and end my world for you.
I just want to give this back. So when you came back up here to make some medication, prepping your medication, he ran upstairs to you, like he looked like he was struggling, he was having a hard time breathing, and he said, and then what did he want? He just wants you to drop him off, right? So he was rushing with you. Okay. What did he tell you when he asked you like to drop him off? What did he say?
I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, you're drunk, go lay down. I said, you can sleep in the guest room, and my dad could take the couch tonight. He said, no, I need to go. He's like, good, I need to go right now, y'all got me up. I'm like, okay, you know what, at this point, you're drunk, and you gotta get to my house too. At this point, you gotta go. So I have no problem dropping you off. I said, I'm gonna get my shoes. He said, no, you don't have time, you gotta go now. I don't have time to put shoes on. My shoes are right here, I just took them off in my son's medicine. I was literally making.
So where do you guys got to 81? Where do you guys actually drop him off at?
I'm like, we're going past Memorial. He's holding his side. He's been rubbing. He's like, I can't breathe. I said, we're going to the hospital. He said, don't take me to the hospital. I said, then you need to go home. Then what do you want me to do? Like, I have to get back to my child.
So you just hold him to the side, just say he couldn't breathe? Okay.
I don't know. Cut or out of breath or she's just in pain in the fight. I don't know what it is. He wants to tell me the whole time. He kept telling me, mind your business. This is my business. You're involved in it. He said, you don't have my back. You had to let me just go to jail. Go to jail for what? At this point, he's a very violent person. He's very domestic. We have an open domestic.
Sure.
So I'm like, I do not want this to turn south.
Right.
I don't need my face. We been on. That's why we just split it in the first place, because of too many domestics. And I'm like, okay, I see where this is going. I'm telling him, like, can you please get out to her? Can you please get out? He said, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. And as he's standing there, I felt bad. I'm like, your car will work. So I get out the car with him. I take my keys out to Wellwood North. I'm like, no, it's not safe over here. People are dying left and right. We're arguing. I said, what's going on? He said, I can't tell you. I can't accommodate myself. Accommodate yourself about what? So he come back to the car. He's like, I need you to just go. He said, trust me. There's a lady at the bus stop and she's literally seeing what's going on. I just break out crying because I don't know what's going on. So I call my mom.
So you basically just chasing him around?
Yeah, because I don't want him to get. He has enemies.
Okay.
Somebody shot through his house like a year or two ago. That man has enemies, and despite our differences of that relationship, I don't want to see him dead. I want to see him in jail because I see him dead.
So were you chasing him around? Were you trying to get him back in your car?
Yeah.
Is because you're concerned about him because he had enemies in the area. So he in places was drunk already too. So you kind of concerned about his safety. So you wanted to get back in the car.
I wanted back in the car. I was going to bring him back here. I didn't know that anybody was there.
Okay.
I literally was trying to bring him back here. I'm like, we're going to go back to the house and lay down.
Because he didn't tell you the whole time of what's happening. Okay.
He kept telling me, like, don't worry about it. I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to tell him myself. I called my mom. My mom said, the police pinged your phone. I said, ping my phone for what? So, I don't know if she was there when the stabbing happened or she left before that. I don't, when this stuff happening, everybody was able to leave.
Okay.
Everybody was making places to leave, they barbecue, hotel, everybody was getting on the way out the door. Because my son dad, he already started arguments with people. Because a little kid threw up outside and he threw up on my living carpet. And he was like, this is my house. You not live here. This is literally the second time here. And we've been living here since August. Usually he takes my son and yada yada. But
so you're saying that right now he does not live here. He only visiting right now. Okay, sure.
That's why when I called my mom, I have a mom call my
The last location he lived, you know that he lived in an apartment with his twin brother in St. Louis Park.
They still live there.
In St. Louis Park. Okay, all right.
The victim suffered life-threatening injuries, including a severe stab wound to a major artery. Doctors said that without emergency surgery, he would not have made it. As for Terrell Joseph Salazar, a warrant was issued for his arrest and he was taken into custody. He was convicted of attempted second-degree murder. On July 24, 2023, he was sentenced to 153 months, more than 12 years in prison, with credit for 40 days served. Salazar later appealed his conviction, but it was denied by the court in February 2025. He will spend 2/3 of his sentence behind bars before becoming eligible for supervised release. Salazar remains incarcerated in Faribault with an anticipated release in December 2031. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes content, join us on patreon.com/MidwestCrime.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They got a good defense. They got good players on offense. It's pretty exciting, you know, if you could go into a situation like that.
Where do you want to be?
Whoever picks first. It's been the dream of mine to go first, and so whoever picks first, can't wait.
This YouTube channel is no stranger to quarterbacks with pretty large personalities. I mean, in some cases, you could make an argument that these personalities are warranted, like in the case of Aaron Rodgers, maybe 4 years ago. But recently, there have been cases of such personalities actually shooting some players in the foot and sabotaging their careers. The most recent example being this guy.
If you ain't trying to change the franchise or the culture, don't get me. You should know history repeats itself over and over and over. And I've done it over and over and over. It should be no question why an NFL franchise should pick him.
I mean, over the past week, we've been making plenty of videos on how Shedeur Sanders tanked his draft stock primarily due to the way he was trash talking, how he attempted to be selected with his NFL team, how his father said that this was going to be an Eli Manning.
Where do you predict Shedeur and Travis going in the draft?
Top 4.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Anywhere from 1 through 4. One of them is going to
speak it into existence.
And the latter one would not go behind 4. I know where I kind of want them to go. So there's certain cities that ain't gonna happen.
Okay, you on point.
It's going to be an Eli.
And the result for Shedeur was not only embarrassing, but resulted in him losing out on tens of millions of dollars. And whether you want to say this is warranted is up to you. I mean, personally, when you're seeing multiple sources say things like this,
I was surprised it wasn't being talked about. That Shedeur Sanders, I told you, if you've been following the show from the beginning, I told you there were 2 personnel people that I spoke to who were in the room during interviews, which means they're key parts of the organization. Let's leave it at that. 2 teams drafting in the top 10 with quarterback needs where the interviews did not go well. Not disrespectful, nothing harsh, just felt like the phrase I've been using, and I think it aptly describes it. We didn't get the sense that Shedeur cared all that much about what we thought of him.
And at the same time, you're seeing the New York Giants draft Jackson Dart, and then footage like this is coming out on Jackson Dart.
7 Pro, who's the mic?
The mic is 41.
Do you have any issues to the strong side here with the protection?
No.
If he was coming down and getting on the line of scrimmage, you would say what?
Over.
Great.
Good job, buddy. He should be pushing for leverage.
Yeah.
Excellent.
On Diesel right, 56, F. Mike Hanna, who's running the shallow. Nah. Turn. Cross. If you would have pointed the other way.
You can understand why Shedeur Sanders may have fell all the way to the 5th round
That's
of the NFL
how
draft.
you come the
And
fuck
in the
back.
case of Shedeur Sanders, I guess people didn't think that his talent
Let's
was
go.
actually worth putting up with his attitude
Let's go.
and his personality and the fact that he was trying to choose his own team. But 1 year ago, we were in a very similar position with Caleb Williams. But the difference between Caleb Williams and Shedeur Sanders is Caleb Williams filled that prototypical quarterback mold. He had escapability, he had accuracy, he had a rapid, quick release. Everybody looked at Caleb Williams and thought this was going to be the next coming of Patrick Mahomes. And if you guys also forget, during the summer of 2024, everybody was singing the praises of Chicago Bears general manager Ryan Poles for not only being able to swindle the Carolina Panthers out of the 2024 #1 overall pick, while also getting DJ Moore and several more picks in return for the 2023 #1 overall pick, but also for making very exciting trades to presumably build around Caleb Williams. Trading for Keenan Allen, for example, or signing DeAndre Swift. But at the same time, there were some moves that didn't really look the greatest as well. Chicago Bears decided to keep their existing head coach, Matt Eberflus, and they decided to hire controversial offensive coordinator Shane Waldron. And if you didn't know who Shane Waldron was back then this clip from Jackson Smith-Njigba is all you needed to see.
Shane Waldron, what can you tell about who they just hired to try to get this offense where it needs to go?
This is live?
Yeah, we're not live. We're not live.
I'm playing. Good luck to y'all. I mean, he's a great person.
Now, what's very unique about this is Caleb Williams.
He needs a great coach. He's a great person.
Similar
Hell
to
no.
Shedeur Sanders is, and it was kind of similar to Eli Manning's. At least it was something that he was considering. And this isn't even recent news. If you go all the way back to the fall of 2023, there's an article that literally says Caleb Williams doesn't want to play for certain teams. There's a blueprint, and this is where the Caleb Williams controversy began, because his father would speak out on his issues about the structure of the NFL draft, saying the way the system is constructed, you go to the worst possible situation, the worst possible team, the worst organization in the league, because of their desire for parity, gets the first pick. So it's the gift and the curse. I mean, I've talked to Archie Manning. His career was shot because he went to a horrible organization. I've talked to Lincoln Riley, and Kyler Murray struggled because of where he was drafted. Baker Mayfield struggled mightily because of where he was drafted. And it's kind of interesting because these are two terrible comparisons. I mean, with the Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield was pretty good in his rookie year. The Browns tried to build around him and took his endorsement for Freddie Kitchens seriously in his sophomore year, and that didn't end up working out. Despite trading for OBJ, Baker Mayfield regressed tremendously in his second year. When the Browns hired Kevin Stefanski, he had his best season for them. And then in an injury-riddled 2021 season, he regressed slightly. And the same could be said about Kyler Murray. I mean, has Kyler Murray experienced tremendous playoff success? No, but the Arizona Cardinals did make good moves around Kyler Murray, primarily trading for DeAndre Hopkins, bringing in Cliff Kingsbury, who raved about Kyler Murray, which ultimately made his transition to the NFL significantly easier. And while some people felt like Carl Williams was being a huge headache and causing unnecessary drama, I do have to admit that this just seems like a father that wanted to make sure that his son wouldn't have his career sabotaged by an inept franchise. And although these two examples aren't necessarily the greatest, there are some examples here that make a lot of sense. I mean, players like Sam Bradford, Brady Quinn, maybe Josh Rosen, Justin Fields, Will Levis, all never really had the best opportunity to succeed in their given situations. And while you could make an argument that the quarterbacks I just mentioned might never have been talented to begin with, or in the case of Sam Bradford, just couldn't stay healthy, you can also make a very legitimate argument that they were not placed in a good position to succeed to begin with as well. Probably my favorite example in this particular instance would be Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill was selected 8th overall in the 2012 NFL draft, and he had a very rough start to his career. In his rookie season, he threw for 12 touchdowns and 13 interceptions, completed less than 60% of his passes. In his sophomore season, he slightly improved, but he was sacked a league-leading 58 times that year. But in 2015, he was finally able to show his stuff. The Miami Dolphins fired Joe Philbin and finally got Ryan Tannehill Tannehill a solid head coach. Dan Campbell was the interim head coach during that season, but they decided to move on from him in 2016 for Adam Gase. Tannehill would be serviceable in 2018 before going to the Tennessee Titans and resurrecting his career, putting forth the best seasons of his entire career, primarily because he had Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown to throw the football to, with Mike Vrabel coaching him. So I could understand Carl Williams' concern here, but at the same time, he did rub some fans the wrong way because he wasn't only trying to get Caleb Williams to a good situation, he was trying to get equity in a football team. And on one hand, some fans really applauded the fact that Carl Williams was just trying to be entrepreneurial. At the same time, they felt like it was a little conceited of him to assume that Caleb Williams does deserve ownership equity in his team when he hasn't even played a single snap of NFL football. Ultimately, as the draft process began and Caleb Williams declared for the NFL draft, there were rumors that he didn't want to go to Chicago.
I mean, the Bears was an 8-9 team last year, I believe, and 7-10, sorry, and that's pretty good for a team that has the first pick. They got a good defense. They got good players on offense. It's pretty exciting, if you could go into a situation like that.
Where do you want to be?
Whoever picks first. It's been a dream of mine to go first, and so whoever picks first, can't wait.
Eventually, Caleb Williams didn't have much of a choice but to accept his fate. And originally, I felt like this was just as a result of the fact that Caleb Williams was fine with the team he was going to. I mean, it was well constructed. He had a great wide receiver core and had the weapons that were necessary to potentially have a dominant rookie season. But an article just came out from Seth Wickersham that actually does a deep dive on the fact that Caleb Williams was willing to do anything possible to not go to the Chicago Bears, and even considered signing with the UFL. So for those of you guys that don't know what the UFL is, that's what the XFL used to be. So the article opens up by saying Caleb Williams was so concerned about being picked by the Chicago Bears in 2024 that he and his family weighed circumventing the entire NFL draft, consulting with lawyers to figure out a way around the league's collective bargaining agreement while considering signing with the United Football League. His father even said Chicago is the place quarterbacks go to die in the months before the 2024 NFL draft. And to be honest, I don't really blame him for this take. Before Caleb Williams, we had Justin Fields. Before Justin Fields, we had Mitchell Trubisky. I can't really blame Caleb Williams' dad worrying about his son here. Caleb Williams apparently told his confidants, do I want to go there? I don't think I can do it with Shane Waldron. Man, Shane Waldron's been catching so many strays here. But the article goes deeper, saying Carl Williams went to great lengths to try to circumvent the NFL draft, wanting to give his son an opportunity to choose his future employer. The Bears had not drafted a star quarterback since the 1980s, and their recent draft selections, Mitchell Trubisky and Justin Fields, didn't pan out. Carl Williams was worried that with the franchise's history, stadium uncertainty, and offensive performances under then head coach Matt Eberflus, Caleb Williams wouldn't have the organizational support to succeed. I don't want my son playing for the Chicago Bears, Williams told several agents in 2024. And again, on one hand, while this does seem a little conceited, and we kind of saw a similar situation happening this past NFL draft with Shedeur Sanders, at the same time, I can understand where Carl Williams is coming from. If your talented son goes to the wrong team and has his career mismanaged, then you could lose out on tens of millions of dollars and could be robbed of an incredible career. So Carl Williams spoke with Archie Manning, who helped Eli Manning assert a measure of control over his eventual team in 2004. He also met with labor lawyers and agents and even considered whether his son could sign with the United Football League and become an unrestricted NFL free agent in 2025 to be able to pick a team. In addition to the draft process, Carl Williams vented about the rookie wage scale, which could lock his son into the team that drafted him for up to 8 years. He calculated hundreds of millions of lost market value income. And I think the latter part of this is just so silly. I mean, yeah, there have been generational talents that have been stuck on their original team for up to 8 years. Probably the top player that comes to mind is Trevor Lawrence. I know we don't consider Trevor Lawrence to be generational anymore, but coming out of the 2021 NFL draft, Trevor Lawrence was the highest graded prospect in NFL history since probably Andrew Luck, and he hasn't been able to leave the Jacksonville Jaguars, but I don't think he's necessarily upset about that. Trevor Lawrence signed a 5-year, $275 million contract extension in the 2024 offseason, and mind you, he's in Florida. There's no state in income tax there. So I'm not necessarily sure if Trevor Lawrence is really that upset about the contract he's gotten and the fact that he's stuck in Jacksonville. I think complaining about the rookie wage scale is absolutely silly because the rookie wage scale exists for a reason. Prior to the rookie wage scale, quarterbacks would be locked into these heated negotiations with their teams, and sometimes the contract wouldn't be worth it. Most famously, Jamarcus Russell, who held out of training camp in his rookie season and ended up becoming a colossal bust. And I personally feel like the rookie wage scale is necessary, and if your son is able to perform for 3 years, then he makes generational wealth. Not only that, but Caleb Williams was drafted #1 overall and signed a 4-year, $39.6 million contract, which is more money than the average human being sees in their entire life. I mean, even if you are a colossal draft bust, the fact that you were selected #1 overall is more than enough to secure your future and make all of your hard work worth it. So the fact that his dad comes out and says, the rookie cap is just unconstitutional. The CBA is the worst piece of shit I've ever read. It's the worst in sports history. Just really shows you how out of touch his dad could be, but obviously he's just trying to protect his son, so I kind of respect it. But this is where it gets even juicier. After an up and down final season at USC, Caleb Williams was unsure of what he wanted to do as he prepared for the 2024 draft. At the Combine that year, he met with Minnesota Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. The two hit it off, and Caleb Williams began to dream of what it would be like to play for Minnesota. "I need to go to the Vikings," he told his father. "Let's do it," his father replied. But obviously, a trade to a division rival of the Chicago Bears is extremely unlikely, so it didn't end up happening. Bears GM Ryan Poles even said to Williams, "We're drafting you no matter what." So this goes to show how desperate Caleb Williams' family was to get out of Chicago. The only option left was to publicly attack the Bears in the city of Chicago, hoping that it would make the situation untenable, kind of similarly to what Jack and John Elway had done with the Baltimore Colts in 1983. But Caleb was worried that his father would get shot, but his father said, "I don't care. I just don't agree with this shit. You know, I'm more interested in making sure that he can do what he wants to do." Jesus Christ. It's just so melodramatic, you know?
It's like, son, we gotta get you out of Chicago. Just start talking shit about the city.
No, Father, I don't want you to get shot.
I don't care. I don't care if I get shot. I just don't want you to play for Chicago, and this situation's not fair.
It's just so insane. The article closes out in the most Disney way possible. It closes out with Caleb going to his dad saying, "I can do it for this team. I'm going to the Chicago Bears." And ultimately, Caleb Williams had a pretty good season for the Chicago Bears, given everything he's went through that rookie season. I know we're a few months removed from the 2024 NFL season, and guys, we're about 3.5 months away from football again. But if you take a look at Caleb Williams' rookie season, he took great care of the football, only threw 6 interceptions, threw 20 touchdowns, completed 62.5% of his passes, and oh yeah, he got sacked 68 times. And mind you, this included some controversy, like Bears veterans wanting Caleb Williams benched before Shane Waldron was fired. Fans would blame the fact that the offensive line was terrible, but at the same time, you would see plays like this versus the paltry New England Patriots defense, and it just didn't make Caleb Williams look great. There were clips of Caleb Williams' own teammates not being willing to help him up, and he had to get helped up by the opposing team. And the play design was just bizarre. I mean, what was this rollout to the left by Shane Waldron? Ultimately, Shane Waldron would get fired, Thomas Brown would get elevated to offensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus would screw up clock management during a nationally televised Thanksgiving game that the Chicago Bears could have potentially won. Then Matt Eberflus got fired, Thomas Brown then got elevated from offensive coordinator to head coach, and ultimately Caleb Williams got exactly what he wanted this past offseason. The Chicago Bears once again had a generational offseason. I mean, it's actually quite impressive. They hired Ben Johnson, they traded for Joe Thuney, they signed Grady Jarrett, they drafted Colston Loveland, they also traded for Jonah Jackson, they remade their offensive line, they got a brilliant offensive mind to work with Caleb Williams, and he has plenty of weapons to throw the football to. Now, on paper, are the Chicago Bears as complete of a football team as the Minnesota Vikings? Absolutely not. There's a reason why Aaron Rodgers is still holding out hope that the Minnesota Vikings will sign him. And if you don't believe me, go look at the Minnesota Vikings roster. They are the most complete team on paper, although we don't know what to expect from JJ McCarthy this season. At the same time, the Chicago Bears on paper are starting to get to where they need to be competitive, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is a playoff team this year. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this for Caleb Williams? Do you think this is a terrible look for him, or is this just what you expected? I'd like to hear what you have to say. Aside from that, I don't know if you guys heard, but there's some crazy stuff going down in Cincinnati, and a lot of it is Joe Burrow's fault. We have a completely separate video on that. I'm gonna leave it in the end screen to meet you guys there. I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
So, what is questionable? A, B, Antonio Brown. Questionable call. See, Boog, I'm gonna let you.
Oh yeah. I need.
Something
Man, listen.
special.
Hey, Antonio Brown, man, come holler at your boy real quick. You know what I'm saying? We all know. We talked about, certified tyrants and certified crash outs. Like, if anybody will be the poster child for that, it will be Antonio Brown. Now, last week, all right, we did, a questionable call or a viral moment where we showed, Antonio Brown. It looked like he was cooking.
I mean, barbecue chicken.
Shiloh Sanders.
Yeah.
And even for me, it was a trending clip or a couple clips, and I'm saying to myself, my questions was like, hold on, you mean to tell me out of a whole route session that we only see 2 clips? I found that mighty strange. Now, Peggy, as we were partaking in our workout earlier this week, I get a phone call. Cling, and it was no other than Shiloh Sanders. He said, hey, man, I'm about to send you these clips, and I want y'all to put that on the show. I said, say less, because I ain't never seen these clips. So, play the clips.
There you go, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you down?
I knew you was finna do that.
Like clamps to me. They don't look like none of the footage that we seen last week. No fly zone.
I will make this public service announcement. Antonio Brown, you have 24 hours to respond because, my boy, I know you got something to say. Well, you ain't show them clips.
Yeah.
And you talking about, now I can't say because that's the old me.
I'll say it for you.
Thank you.
Dion, I'm out here working out with Dion's sorry ass son.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But you didn't show them other clips.
Yeah.
And I the toxic me want to hear what you got to say.
I wants to hear you.
Because in defense of Shiloh, he is in the process of trying to make a team. Us covering that wasn't ideal in his situation, and I take that. But when you see them clips right there, you have to understand this too.
It's old footage.
It's old footage. And if my memory serves me well, this was AB at the top of his career. This was pre-Tampa. This was him in the offseason getting prepared for the Las Vegas Raiders. So at tip-top shape, best to choke. And if my memory serves me correct, he was the best receiver, one of the best, during that time. Getting clamped by a high school player or a young player. Whether he was in college, it didn't matter. But I didn't see that. I didn't see them clips. So I'm interested to hear and see what you got to say. Because that ain't no good film to put out there or that we just saw. So,
Just put the real tape out.
man, we need to see it. And I know he going to come with the loud antics and the trifling tweets. And I just can't, man, look. 24 hours.
AB, where you at?
You on the clock.
I'm Deputy Chief Clint Bellamy. I'm going to give you a brief overview of a critical incident that resulted in an officer-involved shooting in the city of Sparks. On March 29, 2024, at approximately 1:40 p.m., a Sparks police officer conducted a traffic stop on a Ford Expedition with no license plate in the 1500 block of Greenbrae Drive. The officer attempted to make contact with the driver. However, the driver immediately produced a firearm and fired at the officer through the driver's side window, striking the officer. The officer sustained multiple injuries as a result of the suspect's actions. The officer fired his firearm at the suspect, and the suspect fled the scene eastbound on Greenbrae in the Ford Expedition. The suspect ran a stop sign at the intersection of Greenbrae and Rock Boulevard. A vehicle driving southbound struck the suspect's vehicle in the intersection, disabling the Expedition. The suspect exited his vehicle and fled on foot.
Shots fired! It's going westbound, eastbound! I'm shot. It's just 1050. Where'd he go? This way, turn around. Behind you. Where'd he go? Looks like he jumped the fence at BMA, jean jacket. I think I need medics for my personnel.
Hey, you good? Hey, good. Hey, good. Hey, sir.
Give it. Dispatch message. Call type. Traffic stop as. Location. Greenbrae DR/17 THST. Sparks 261, 1085. Six shot. Six away.
At approximately 1:40 p.m., Sparks Police Emergency Dispatch received a 911 call stating that a black male adult forcibly entered an occupied residence in the 1400 block of Prospect, which is one street directly south of Greenbrae. The caller advised she had been cooking in the kitchen when the suspect entered her home with a firearm. The victim reported she used a knife she was holding to protect her and her children by cutting the suspect, who then fled out of the back of the residence. As officers and deputies from multiple agencies began setting up a perimeter, a shelter-in-place order was given to the residents in the immediate area due to the threat the suspect posed to the community.
911, what's the address emergency? Hello, 911.
Yeah. Is it ever the gun in her house? Is it ever the gun in her house?
There's a guy in your house with a gun?
He ran out of backyard.
He was on the backyard and came inside.
Where is he?
And then I think he went to the other house.
Which way? Which way? He went this way?
In the backyard, and then I think he jumped the fence, but I don't know what.
Officers from the Sparks Police Department, Reno Police Department, and the Washoe County Sheriff's Office began conducting a door-to-door search for the suspect. The investigation later revealed that during this time, the suspect had entered another residence and taken that female occupant hostage. At approximately 2 p.m., officers contacted that female resident who was attempting to leave the area in the 1300 block of Prospect. The driver of the vehicle was advised by officers that there was a shelter-in-place order and was told to go back inside. The driver then drove into her garage and closed the door. The officers later learned that this female driver had been taken hostage by the suspect, and he had forced her to attempt to drive out of the search area while he hid in the rear passenger compartment of the vehicle.
Sparks Police! Police Department! Hey, just cover me just in case the guy might be in there.
Police Department, show me your hands! Show me your hands!
Sparks Police!
Put your hands up!
Stop! That doesn't look like anyone's in there. Hi, so we have a critical incident that's going on. It's kind of dangerous right now. Did anyone jump inside your yard or backyard? Where are you headed to? Okay. What I need you to do, can you go inside your house and shelter in place? Let's get this family out of here. And we need them for detectives so they get more information.
As officers continued their search, they contacted this same residence to ensure the suspect was not inside the house. A Washoe County deputy made contact with a female occupant who was later determined to be the kidnapped victim who had previously attempted to drive out of the search area. As the deputy made contact with this victim, she was first observed laying on the floor in the doorway. As the deputy identified himself as the police, the suspect began firing from inside the residence, striking the Washoe County deputy and another Sparks police officer. Officers returned fire and dragged the victim from the house to safety. While the suspect continued to fire from inside the residence, officers from both the Sparks Police Department and the Reno Police Department discharged their firearms toward the suspect.
Yeah. Well, please. Hey, there's an older WFA in this house. She's the one I talked to. They come back inside? Yeah. Hello, please. Get her up! Get her up! Hey, stand up. Are you hurt? Get her up! Get her up! Get her up! Get her up! I got you. I got you. I got her.
Hand over here. There, I got one hand, you get the other. Let's go. Let's get it behind the car. Stay right here, man.
Get the fuck out of there! Yeah.
out, get her out!
Are you hurt? Where is he?
I don't know, he's in back away from He's shooting deep. He's shooting at us deep.
The suspect fled out of the residence and jumped the back fence, landing in the yard of a home in the 1300 block of Greenbrae. The homeowner called 911 at approximately 2:15 p.m., stating she was hiding in her bathroom after the suspect had broken into her home.
911, what's the address of the emergency? And what's the phone number that you're calling me from? Okay, and tell me exactly what happened.
Somebody has broken in my house and barricaded my bathroom. The police have got the street blocked off. He's got right down the front door and coming out.
Okay. He's barricaded in the bathroom?
No, I'm in the bathroom. He's on my side.
Does he know you're in there?
I don't know, maybe.
What's your name?
I'm scared to death.
The suspect exited the back of the residence and attempted to hide behind a shed in the backyard. Approximately 15 minutes later, the victim exited her residence through the front door without incident. A short time later, the suspect re-entered her home through the back door. Crisis negotiators and SWAT teams from the Sparks Police, Reno Police, and Washoe County Sheriff's Office responded and began to attempt to resolve the situation without further incident. For approximately 5 hours, the crisis negotiators and SWAT teams used tactics to encourage the suspect to surrender peacefully. However, the suspect did not respond. At approximately 7:30 p.m., Sparks Police SWAT operators entered the garage of the residence. The suspect, who had been hiding, began firing at the officers, striking one of the officers' service weapons. At that time, SWAT operators discharged their firearms toward the suspect as they retreated from the garage.
Right there, watch. Yeah, got it right there.
We got blood on the fridge, dude. So we got blood. Oh, shit!
I got you. I got you.
Work it out. Work it out. Back it out. Watch out. Watch out.
This was the suspect's third ambush attack on officers, each ambush resulting in the officers being struck by his gunfire. Due to these ambush attacks on officers and the suspect's unwillingness to communicate or surrender, he continued to pose an imminent threat to officers for approximately the next 2.5 hours. During this time, officers continued to utilize communication from crisis negotiators and used SWAT tactics to attempt to resolve the incident. The suspect did not respond to these further attempts. Believing the suspect may have been injured during the incident, the Sparks SWAT team escorted a Thames medic into the garage where the suspect was last seen. The suspect was located and ultimately pronounced deceased on scene. The suspect was later identified as 34-year-old Reno resident Anthony Wade. The investigation revealed that Wade was in possession of a loaded, black, .40 caliber semi-automatic firearm with a 22-round capacity extended magazine at the time of the incident.
Thank you for watching Video League Police. Please subscribe.
Where at? My brother stabbed his girlfriend, bro.
You guys said, where's he at? Okay, come on out, come on out. Hey, come in here with her.
Get her outside. Oh, boy.
I literally was asleep, right here. And then I wake up. Oh my God. He thought he killed her. He tried to kill her.
Ohio police respond after a frantic 911 call comes in detailing a horrific domestic attack. On the other end of the line is a man reporting that his own brother has just savagely attacked his girlfriend and left her for dead inside their apartment. But as the story unravels, it reveals a disturbing pattern of violence and a relationship that had been teetering on the edge for far too long.
They catch you?
Not yet. They still can't find him.
You can't have too damn long.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Just after midnight on February 10, 2024, dispatchers from the Dayton Police Department received the chilling call from 30-year-old Jason Hornaday.
911, where's your emergency?
Bro, it's an emergency. My brother just stabbed his girlfriend, but he slashed her sat her neck. Oh my God, Lord help, get here, please. Justin. I'm gonna be right here, Justin. You hear me? I'm gonna be right here, okay?
The woman in peril is 24-year-old Jocelyn House. But as officers race to the scene, a misunderstanding between the caller and the dispatcher sends them past the apartments and to the wrong address.
They passed, bro. Bro, and she can help right now, man. Bro, they passed me again.
Has anybody been stabbed here?
Who?
Has anybody been stabbed? No?
346 dispatch, can we get a call back, please? This address does not exist.
Dispatch continues pressing for details, but the clock is ticking, and Jason's frustration is starting to boil over.
Bro, y'all niggas lying to me. You lying to me.
You said you're right?
Stop there, bro. You lying to me, dude. Man, I'm walking to the safe right now, bro. I'm walking to the safe, bro.
Jason begins to walk down the road to flag down the officers, which may end up being the only reason they reach her.
So there's a bunch of people here already.
Cow. All right.
Turn this one on.
We're going to look for the suspect, is what we're going to do.
Here?
Yeah.
Is there anything?
They go to the...
Straight in here. Go. Go down there. Come to West Cornell Woods.
Where at?
My brother stabbed his girlfriend, bro.
With the correct location now confirmed, officers break into a full sprint to the crime scene.
Where's he at?
Where is he?
Get in here!
She need help.
Where is he?
I don't know. He took off, bro. I swear to God.
Let me
Oh,
take
no,
that
I'm
out.
getting the door. I'm getting the. Look, though, bro. He took off. You hear me?
Okay.
That ain't what. She about to let me in. No, they're gonna. No, we gotta get in there now. She gonna call. She right here.
Hey, help me out. What do you look like? Give me a description so I can tell other people. What was he wearing? What's he look like?
Bro, I swear to God, I was asleep and I woke up to. I thought it was a dream. Like it still seemed like a dream.
Okay, in that dream, what was he wearing?
Bro, it happened that fast.
So the guy who stabbed your girlfriend?
Bro, I don't know. This is not my brother. It's his girlfriend. He stabbed his own girlfriend.
Okay.
Bro, I don't know where the he at.
While officers wait for the unidentified woman to get someone to open the door, Jason grows increasingly impatient.
And I can't believe it. Come on, bro. Let's break this door.
No. Come on. Calm down.
Is she going?
No,
She lived right here. She was scared of what was going on. Come on, Jen.
What? She could have still did this.
Finally, someone hears the commotion and opens the door for them.
So calm down. Thank you.
Hey, you stay out here. You stay out here.
Chill.
Stay with them real quick.
Dane Police! You guys stay out. Where's he at? Okay, come on out. Come on out. Hey, something to get with her.
Get her outside. Oh, boy. Where are they all at? Are they still on the other side? Joe, step up here real quick. Step in with me. Yep. There's blood all over this place.
In the back bedrooms, officers discover both of Jocelyn's children sound asleep, a toddler in a crib and a baby in bed, just feet away from a large blood stain on the floor. Outside, Jocelyn is carefully moved to the stairwell, where officers begin assessing her injuries, identifying life-threatening wounds, including a deep gash on her neck and another beneath her eye.
Yes, keep pressure on
Did she confirm who did this to her? No, we did here. She's losing consciousness, so.
Is there like a lot of blood somewhere?
Yeah, it's covered. The whole apartment's covered.
There's a lot of fluid everywhere here. What do you think?
He's upset. He's just upset. That's his girl.
I understand. That's fine.
But he knows what happened.
What is this suspect?
He knows what happened. But I don't know. My friend called me because she heard a bunch of commotion going down. I live in the other building. I came over. He was out to tell them what happened.
Who did it?
Yeah, it's.
Who did it? The brother?
That's what he claims.
You guys need some more?
No, we're good. Find out.
Some of the clothes?
We got blood pressure. They're gonna get a medic for her, okay?
Let them take care of her, okay?
Let them do their job.
Why would he do that?
Okay, come on this way.
Walking this way, okay?
Where are these medics at? They're coming.
As deputies work to keep Jocelyn stable, they wait anxiously for the ambulance to arrive. Meanwhile, officers with Jason attempt to calm him down before he reveals the haunting truth of what unraveled inside the apartment.
Oh my God.
You gotta wait here. So
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna
calm
shut
down
up.
so we can figure out what's going on.
I'm gonna shut up.
Okay.
I literally was asleep. Bro. You hear me? And then I wake up. I see my brother swinging a bat at her, hitting her with a bat. And his blood, I see on him, like, but anyways, I didn't even realize he was stabbed until he took off running. Jeez. And he told me, I'm going to jail, but I'm like, and then
Do you know which way he ran?
I don't know, but he took off out that back door.
Out the
So
back
that's
door?
all I can say.
Okay.
Did he leave the knife that he was using?
Yeah, it's in the sink. I picked it up. I put it in the sink.
You did pick it up?
Okay. Yeah, it's in the sink.
All right.
Cause I didn't even know. I didn't see no.
You probably shot.
Bro, I'm still shot for real. Like literally, bro. Like I need to call my mom. Like.
The person Jason claims is responsible is 28-year-old Javon Owensby, Jocelyn's boyfriend and Jason's own brother. But what officers later uncover is a history of violence, one that paints a far more disturbing picture. Paramedics arrive moments later, load Jocelyn into the ambulance and speed toward Miami Valley Hospital, where the fight to keep her alive is only just beginning. Their home now shattered, the two children are placed into the temporary care of Child Protective Services. Inside, officers begin documenting the scene. The aftermath reveals the brutal extent of the nightmare that unfolded within these walls. Blood stains nearly every inch of the living room, soaking the carpet, splattered across the walls, and even marking the ceiling. A hole in the wall is streaked with blood, and a trail leads down the hallway to the bedroom, where another large stain is embedded deep into the carpet.
There's a knife in here with blood on the handle and blood on the blade.
Do we have condition for her?
Not good. They said not good. She lost a lot of blood. If you ask Eli and Kev, she had probably 4 to 5 stab wounds and then probably 2 to 3 gashes, 2 to 3 slits.
Officers locate the baseball bat believed to be used during the attack, also stained with blood. While awaiting detectives, deputies place Jason in the back of a patrol unit where he overhears the officers talking about Jocelyn's condition.
Hold up. They say they rushed her out to surgery and she gonna make it?
I think she was, like I said, she's with the best doctors right now. They're doing the best they can.
I don't even want to think about this stuff. But it's something I ain't gonna never be able to stop thinking about. They catch you?
Say that again?
They catch you?
Not yet. They still can't find them.
They can't have too damn long.
Yeah?
At the hospital, Jocelyn is fighting for her life. Police records reveal she suffered numerous stab wounds across her body, most concentrated on her face, head, and neck. Her facial bones were shattered, and a piece of the knife had broken off and lodged in her brain. The damage is extensive, and doctors are in a race against time. Jason is brought in the following day for a formal interview where he sheds more light on what happened that night.
I had a couple beers and had a little bit of weed, we smoked it, and I passed out. I went to sleep. Then I woke up to this fool beating on her with a bat.
How many times do you think you saw him hit you with that?
Boom, 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 boom. I too many times. When he took off running, he says he cheating on me. So he must have seen something I don't know, something, you feel me?
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't just no dumbass text or something. She was texting somebody and now she cheating.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, bro, if it weren't for you, she'd probably be dead. I know. And your brother would be looking at a murder charge. He deserves everything that comes his way.
Jason also mentions a prior domestic incident involving the couple. On April 28, 2023, Javon was arrested for punching and choking Jocelyn, who was 4 months pregnant at the time. He was taken to jail but released the same day after Jocelyn declined to press charges, stating she feels she will be safe when he returns home. The case against Javon begins to close in, and just 2 days after the attack on February 12, 2024, he turns himself in.
Are you mama?
Yeah, mom and dad.
It's me.
Okay.
We're just gonna go this way, all right? Everybody's been patted down and coming in.
Okay. We're going to walk towards the elevator, so.
Javon is taken to a holding cell where investigators take pictures of him and the injuries he has on his hands and legs. During his interrogation, Javon invoked his right to an attorney, shutting down any questioning before it even begins. While awaiting trial, Javon makes multiple phone calls from jail to family members who still seem willing to support him.
I just need to talk to y'all.
I know. Like I told him, I said, I'm going to pull my money that I have Friday. I don't just don't get paid. I'm going to bring him my money Friday.
Even Jason remains a loyal brother.
I love you, bro. Hey.
Javon Owensby was charged with attempted murder, felonious assault, and domestic violence. He pleaded guilty to all 3 charges as part of a plea agreement, and his bond was set at $1 million. On September 16, 2024, he was sentenced to 15 to 20 and a half years in prison under Ohio's Reagan-Tokes law, which allows for an indeterminate sentence based on behavior and rehabilitation. He was then transferred to the Correctional Reception Center in Orient, Ohio, to begin serving his sentence. As part of the conviction, Owensby is also required to register as a violent offender. Jocelyn underwent over 7 hours of surgery, including an emergency cricothyrotomy and a massive transfusion protocol, measures taken just to keep her alive on the table. Jocelyn has since made a full recovery and continues to care for her 2 children, working to rebuild a life that was nearly taken from her.
On December 18th, 2024, sheriff's deputies with Valencia County, just south of Albuquerque, New Mexico, responded to a call about a man who was shot. When deputies arrived to assess the situation, they had no idea that they only had half the story.
Put your hands up. Are you shot? Do you have any weapons? Okay.
10-4, I'm passing Otero on 47.
533 Central, just for 49. I have a male and he's shot and he's in the vehicle.
Do you have any first aid?
I do. Okay, where are you shot? Where are you shot? In the chest? 10-4 doing that right now. He's shot in the chest. Where are you shot? Okay, give me 1 second, okay? Okay. Yeah, lay on the ground, okay? Okay. Where are you shot?